Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Hop On Rivals. I am Jazzy. Tonight I got Ziggy on the mic with me, and man, it is hot outside everywhere across the US and even in Canada. But you know what else is hot? These sets that you guys are about to see coming up next. How are we doing tonight, Ziggy?
I'm doing great. I could not agree more. It is damn hot outside. I do not like it. I am not used to anything above about 60 degrees. But the sets that we got queued up, they're in the 80, 90 degree territory. I dare say we're in the approaching hot zone.
Absolutely. First up, Kumi's back again. Oh, okay. Last time Kumi was on here, we saw the Lorena, but we're seeing the Maple come out, and we also have Best Hamster. I've never seen Best Hamster play before, so this will be interesting.
Kumi pulling the reverse Elkies. But yeah, Best Hamster has a Galvin icon, is going to be locking in Galvin here. You know, I love when we have a character loyalist that actually plays the character. When somebody has the icon and then they go a different character, I'm like, what, you have an identity crisis? What's going on here? You commit.
That's a master deception right there. I honestly sometimes will do the same thing, and I don't blame you, but...
to throw off your opponents going in. Speaking of going in, we're going in on not this stage, I guess. Best Hamster not feeling it. Camera shy, doesn't want to play on this stage. Wait. Okay, I was worried they were about to play out for a second there.
Yeah, just a little button check here, and then hopping back into it. But Galvin Maple, this is a matchup that I don't think I've really seen that much of, surprisingly enough.
I can't tell you the last time I saw it on stream. Probably... it's been months. It's been months. Galvin, not a very represented character. Maple has been falling out of favor, so it's just not a common matchup to be watching, especially here in the PNW.
Indeed, PNW, obviously known as a very heavies region, originally was a very fleet region, but haven't seen many of the fleets in quite a while here.
Thank
heavies
goodness.
Have taken over.
Thank goodness. Honestly, it's like more, you know, like the more like under new management. Like that's what it feels like. We're not relieved from the fleets. We're just under new management. We have the heavies coming in. We've got Edalist out the wazoo. Locks is on going crazy here in the PNW. Galvin not as much, but we got a couple. Okay,
right,
we're
here we
starting on
go.
Julesville.
Started for real this time. Round 1 Julesville, Outcast favorite, unfortunately for him. But fortunately for these two players, Best Hamster already with a solid 25% here on Kumi. Now, this is an interesting matchup in my opinion, because for Galvin, your goal is to pop Maple off the ground with how low profile she is, and they did recently buff Nair and gave it a bit of a smear hitbox to be able to accomplish that. But you also have to poke a little bit here with some down tilts and some F tilts, and of course good old Magnet to get this Maple off the ground here.
Yeah, both these characters have received quite a bit of changes over time. Maple most recently with that dash attack change that people are maybe a little bit more split over, especially because it can be an over-centralizing move for Maple, but not seeing it too much out of Kumi. Instead, I'm seeing these big combos coming through, 128%, 125% here on Best Hamster, trying to keep this Maple trapped in the corner. And ooh, that's a big special get up. Gonna end up giving a big floor to Best Hamster, but gets interrupted.
Alright, oh, good DI there to avoid getting stuck into Lily. Doesn't matter, you are seated. The tether into up air going to seal the deal for Kumi to take this first stock, but 2 up airs. Not gonna do it just quite yet for Best Hamster, but a couple more will do the trick.
Speaking of changes we've seen on those characters, it's so strange to watch Maple throw the seed now. That is something I'm still not used to. It doesn't feel right. Maple being able to hold that in the hand. Speaking of being held in the hands, my God, we're getting juggled out here.
I am interested to see what Maples were able to come up with just having seed in hand, but of course, with like we said earlier, Maple being a character that we don't really see too much, it's gonna be hard to see that come to fruition, but it'll come in due time. But speaking of time,
oh my God,
Kumi!
Oh my God! Jesus.
Being rewarded for patiently finding those kill confirms.
And that was truly like a couple of different ways that route could have gone, mixed up the DI in a couple of ways, and just like it felt like reset, we're going down. And I honestly did not expect that to finish with a spike. So we've got a 3 stock to 1 difference here. Galvin trying to set something up here, but mostly relying on the magnet for the kill confirm. At this point, maybe hoping for an F tilt to seal the deal, just a stray hit, but you got to get this stock off and it has to go now.
Absolutely.
Who mean?
I agree. Oh, well, speaking of which, you've heard of commentators' curse. We got commentators' blessings here. Big, best hamster finally finding something. Has a bit of a mountain to climb, though, to take this game 1 back.
Yeah, I feel like we've just been seeing a lot of bully situations here. Hold on, though. Has an opportunity. I just feel like the advantage state difference between these two players right now is just really stark. Kumi is getting so much off of these openings, and Best Hamster, it's usually 1 or 2 piece combos, which with Galvin, you need a little bit more because you're going to be taking so much more as a heavy.
Yeah, for sure. We haven't really seen Best Hamster go for many fairs, just again, trying to use Magni to find those openings, but it is important to be able to figure out what your openings are without Magni, especially when the opponent is able to figure out how to parry it. But here we go. Ooh, okay. Kumi's resources must have gotten sniped there, and Best Hamster evening the stocks out, but back hit of down strong is gonna do it for Kumi to seal this game.
Just barely. It truly looked like that DI might have been able to make it, but not the case in this situation. Kumi taking game number 1. Hey, Best Hamster started to even it up a little bit towards the end. It felt like we had something going. Where are we going to go as the counter pick, though, is the question. I feel like Kumi was kind of overwhelming Best Hamster. I'm expecting we're going to see a little bit more space. Or barely any more space. We're going to Godai Delta.
You know, sometimes it's not the space that you need. Sometimes you just gotta change up the layout a teeny bit.
I mean, the platforms can be super helpful for Galvin here, especially with the Nair covering as much as it does. And man, yeah, Best Hamster definitely not afraid to throw out that Nair. The platforms could be a big trap situation for Kumi. It looks like that's the case right now. We're stuck on this right platform, 89% and counting. How are we getting back to down tilt? Resets, good techs, but might not matter as that forward air sends all the way off to the left side. Ooh,
no tech there on the wall, but doesn't matter. Kumi not able to recover, and Best Hamster already with a very strong start on this counter pick.
Hold on, Kumi maybe with a bit of a response here. The double dunk. And we've got an even game here. That was a big response coming right away from Kumi.
You see so many Maple double dunks coming from Rivals 1. You're just like, yeah.
You're just used to it. This is a classic. Oh, I've been here before. Feels like home.
Nothing but a little bit of deja vu. And speaking of deja vu, oh, okay, Kumi not able to continue that combo at a very good weight, but gonna reset to neutral here. Finds the down strong, alright.
I'm noticing a lot of tech in place from Best Hamster, yep, and
Kumi
okay, punishing just in turn.
A little bit of some up special cancels there off the plant. Something else that you don't really see that much nowadays with Maple being a rare breed, but style also being rewarding with the kill.
It's so cool, man. I wish more Maples. I know it's not optimal, but it's cool. You should be doing it. And that down tilt is going to snipe out any remaining resources for Kumi, and all of a sudden we've got a very even situation as we go into the final stock here. This could be the end of the set, or it could end up going to a game number 3. All depends on how much Best Hamster wants it. Big down air, starting something here.
Yeah, down air just gonna reset neutral, and Best Hamster find the grab, tries to find the up air again, not gonna get it. And Kumi again has just been catching a lot of these tech in places.
Ooh, very
They're trying to
close.
go for it again.
Yeah, truly, you gotta be careful about the techs in place. It does feel like Kumi just has that totally scouted. Big magnet landing into the drill, doesn't end up getting anything more off of it. And Kumi was really hunting for that tech situation. We got some silly DI going on with that dash attack. speaking of silly situations, we're off the left side, getting the grab on the platform. Side B doesn't quite land down there. Not off scene for Maple. Man, these techs are on point for Kumi. That might make all the difference.
Kumi tried to go for so much, but it ends up paying off anyway. Coming up with a 2-0, but a very close one.
Very close indeed. It really felt like Best Hamster could have taken it. Truly anyone's game at the end of game number 2 there, but Kumi ends up sealing it out. Man, the techs on the edge were just so important and so consistent for Kumi. Very rarely were we too far away from the wall or just missing the tech in general. So I think that was the difference maker in game number 2 there.
Indeed, this isn't the end that we'll see a Best Hamster. I personally want to see some more Galvin here. We might get that. Did see Mustard in bracket. Maybe she's gonna bring back the Galvin for the fans, or maybe she's gonna keep playing Zetterburn and learn a bit more of that character. But we'll see when we get there.
Listen, why would you play anyone else? Truly,
well, speaking of which, I ask it, you shall receive. We are getting Mustard next.
Hell yeah! that is you breathing it into the universe. Also, sorry, I'm just now noticing Kumi said in chat, Maple wins. If I lose, I'm dog, lol. So that truly was just Kumi being like, well, I know Maple is gonna win this matchup, so I gotta play Maple here. 5G Denier is an awesome in-game tag, so I just noticed that too. How do you feel about Zetterburn? I need to know.
I am a Zetter main, actually.
Hell
I will
yeah.
tell you, this character is stupid. Don't ever listen to the down players.
Absolutely
I've
not.
always been a Zetter believer.
Zetter is crazy good. Zetter's crazy good. Man, I feel like every time I play a character that isn't Zetter, I'm always thinking like, what am I doing? If I could just go back to playing Zetter right now, the world is my oyster. It frees up.
It feels like that sometimes, but me personally, I'm so tired of the down players. I want to find another character to have fun with.
Dude, Lorena looks fun.
The Galvin is calling my name. The Falco Dare is ingrained in my mind as a Falco main.
I do love the Dare. It's like, I know it's not unique. It feels unique in this game because it is Falco Dare, but like, it's just so fun. That's a fun move. When you see someone hit it like 3 times in a row, you're like, yeah, that's fun. That's a fun option.
It's always that dopamine rush, you know.
Oh man, and I'm just thinking about pillar combos too. You kind of get that with, I mean, listen, Zetterburn's got that Falcon stomp in this game. I get it there too. That's straight dopamine right into the veins. But what is the matchup that we're getting next on stream here?
I'm not sure, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like we are gonna get it. Mustard is having PC issues, unfortunately. But this is my hot take for tonight. I think Zetter Galvin is even.
Oh, really? Okay.
Even. Yes. Because I can see it. I can see it both ways. As somebody that has dabbled in a teeny bit of Galvin.
I don't feel like I've played against good Galvins before, to be honest. I feel like they're an like they don't really exist. Like, they're not very common, I should say. There are good Galvins out there, but I just don't see them.
Yeah, we haven't seen, well, we haven't seen Mystery Soul in quite a while here in general, but we still have Soul's Galvin. We have Viviana's Galvin really on the come up. We're seeing people start to implement some of her strategies as well.
I think
they're out there. They're just a rare breed now.
I think some of the Galvins are also leaving the character. I know Soul has been playing a lot more La Reina, which is awesome. I think La Reina is so fun to watch. That character is so they're stupid, but they're awesome.
God,
that's it. Yeah.
Corn Cycle has single-handedly caused the spawn of so many Lorenas. It's funny.
Well, because sometimes you get beat by a Corn Cycle and you're like, what the that character can do that? What are we doing here? That's crazy. And then you play and you're like, oh, it's actually not the easiest thing in the world to do that. He just makes it look easy. But damn, he makes it look fun too.
Yeah,
We have
fun
been
and
seeing
oh
some
so
people.
satisfying to hit when you get it.
No denying there. I'm trying to find what our next match is. See, Mustard and Garudok are slated for stream, but that we're still dealing with some PC issues, it looks like.
Yeah, we're just hopping to our backup set being Feralis and Ender.
Mustard's gonna have to DQ because of the PC issues? That sucks.
Yeah,
That is-
sadly.
That's very unfortunate. Okay, well,
Hey, as somebody's also been dealing with PC issues, I feel you. I feel you.
got it. I also have been dealing with PC issues, but it is my own fault. I've started pirating video games, and there's probably like 8 or 9 viruses on my computer. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
But it's worth it because I got to play Stellar Blade, and they're like, okay, well, is it worth the viruses? No, but but I'm broke. Yeah, PC issues are the worst. I do feel like I'm looking forward to things like the Steam Machine coming out, but it is
for sure.
I'm not sure if you go to many Rivals locals, but the difference in computers per setup feels crazy. Like computers are just so different. Like they're hard to deal with. It's especially a big jump for me as someone that came from like Smash Bros. A Wii is a Wii. Like there's no difference. The CRTs are pretty good. Like the equipment is just pretty set in stone, but PCs is just so different.
Indeed, and I honestly hope that once the Steam Machine does come out, we start to see it being implemented in a lot more events. I think it has the potential to be the solution to a lot of PC problems, really. But also, the devs are coming up with a little guide as to what the actual standard of the offline equipment is going to be coming soon. For those that have not seen that, and for those that unfortunately have not seen that because it was shadow dropped on Steam for some reason. Don't worry, stick around and I'll hand that to you. But for right now, we got our next match finally on deck. We got Ender, we got Pharrell, some more Maple, and a little bit of Raster, which a character that we kind of been seeing come back into the spotlight a little bit.
Yeah, I do feel like people I mean, the Rasters went extinct for a little bit. I swear I never saw this character, and then all of a sudden, lately, I think people have realized, hey, the character's really fun, but they're pretty good. They're just hard to pilot. Ender, perhaps a good pilot of the character. We'll have to see throughout the set. For Alice, keeping Ender juggled. You have to keep in mind that the percents being even is not exactly even, because for Alice is going to die a lot later than Ender here.
Indeed, this Raster is already at kill percent, so Ender is going to try his hardest not to get nuked here. Whoa, speaking of which, unfortunate tether from Feralis, gonna net Ender a stock to start things off.
I really like the attempt that Feralis went for there. Like instantly, the moment they hit the nair, they were like, yeah, I'm going for the tether kill. But just barely not being true, and Ender being so quick on the response of like, wait, no, you are in a precarious situation, my friend, and seizing the moment. Okay, we got the jabs online. That could have gone a little bit further. Looks like Ender was going for some sort of edge cancel here, but I feel like the stocks aren't telling the full story. It feels like Feralis has been in the driver's seat for this whole match, more or less.
Indeed, especially with how fast that Maple can just pressure you with her buttons. But that's yeah, that's a dead Raster.
The moment you see the Raster go above the ledge with that side B and the other character's actionable, you're like, ah, well, good luck, next stock. It can be a little tricky to recover with Raster, which is really odd considering how many jumps the character has.
Ooh, Ender gonna be able to get back on stage here for Ellis. Mistiming that ledge hog a little bit, getting Ender a second lease on life here. What are we gonna find? Gets the down special, not gonna be able to get too much off button up air.
Ooh, hold on, we lost the jump right there. And the clip, yep, that's enough. resets. All you can do is go back to the wall, and the up B isn't going to be beating the ledge intangibility here. 72%. This is doable, but it's going to be an uphill battle. I feel like the big thing on this stage in particular is exactly what we just saw there from Feralis, which is these platforms are supposed to be really good for tech chases for both of these characters, and we've really only seen it benefit Feralis so far. We haven't really seen it go towards Ender's way. We'll have to see if that changes as the momentum is starting to shift here a little bit.
The thing that we have been seeing go Ender's way is these offstage situations. We almost saw a kill there. Ender trying to find another one, not going to be able to get it. And yeah, the fair into Downstrong going to take game number 1 for Feralis. Ender, not too far behind. Definitely can force the game. Just has to figure out what he's missing in this puzzle.
And that ending was exactly what I was talking about too. The tech chase is just being able to set up instantly for down smash, covering all the options right there. That's Feralis really taking advantage of the stage pick. I'm curious where Ender is gonna take Feralis here. We're staying in Raster, I imagine. I'm unfamiliar with Ender's game, to be honest. Ender's game.
Ender has swapped to other characters before. I believe Claren was one of them, but gonna be sticking with the Raster. Gonna tough it out, find the solution that he's looking for.
We're going to Tempest Peak.
Tempest, okay.
High ceilings, which can be really good for Raster, because you're going to die a lot later, and you can still potentially get the early kills off the side. I could definitely see this working. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I can see it too, especially with how much pressure Ender has been putting on Feralis off stage. We could see a lot of these offstage situations net him with a kill a lot faster.
Man, just a really grounded neutral game from Ender, I'm noticing. Just staying in shield a lot, was really looking for shield grabs. Has thrown out, I think already, like 6 grabs this game.
Oh no!
Okay.
Unfortunate SD to start here for Feralis, but bringing it back immediately would put in Ender at 59 in the rough DI.
Oh my goodness. You're not supposed to die there. That is very unfortunate for Ender, who did have a good start on the counter pick and now all of a sudden has to earn the way back in. But the earnings have begun. Damn, big down air. Not going to find the kill off of it. Good tech from Feralis, thankfully. Where are we landing? Just outside of range, thankfully. But, man, still in disadvantage. Not going to be able to get the up B follow-up, but still, a lot of damage has been dealt to Ender so far.
Oh, in the back hit of Downstrong, almost killing there. Feralis almost finding that follow-up as well. Ender tries to get Feralis off ledge, down to not going to be able to find it. Here we go again, same song and dance, but Feralis going to take advantage.
Yeah, really unfortunate day out for Ender there. Oh my god, don't end it this way, please. Get out of there. And just a little bit late on the down tilts, and now we've got the tech chase situation, which Feralis has been doing so well in. Gets a little greedy with the pummel. We've been seeing Feralis go for a lot of those.
Okay. Hey, we haven't seen Poppy in quite a while. We miss Poppy.
Oh my goodness. We do miss Poppy. That was a quick one. That was a quick one for Feralis. That is a 2-0 and a handshake. Again, things were looking pretty good for Ender at the start of that game, but just instantly off of that DI that ends up killing at like, what was it, like 50 some odd % before the hit? That's brutal. That hurts the soul, and it ends up stealing your momentum away from you in a game where you really need it.
Indeed, and you know, Maple Downstrong is a very tricky mood to be able to DI. Has something that we call a hell angle, so you're not ready for it, it will blow you up really early. So unfortunate on Ender's end, but not the last that we'll see of Raster, hopefully.
No, hopefully not. You gotta be careful with Raster. Bird bones, truly, they're light. That character is light as a feather. So not too surprising to see them get deleted like that. But let's take a look over at the bracket, see what has happened so far. So far, looking like the seeding is pretty good. I've seen 0 upsets.
Ooh.
Lemon Cake versus Dr. Grin is still going on. It's 1-1 right now. So that could be a
Star
heater.
G's a little bit behind for some of us, but what I'm looking at right now
I
is
see.
Mata taking it over No Thigh.
Oh shit. Okay, I am. You're right. My Star.GG was definitely behind. Mata taking over No Thigh is huge. Interesting.
Indeed. Then, of course, for those who are just tuning in, Mustard did unfortunately have the DQ due to PC issues, so Gyarados going to be waiting in winners quarters to see who he's fighting between Corn Cycle and Wetzel.
Could be anyone. Don't count anyone out. Could be anyone. Tashi making it over to that winners quarters finals as well. Looks like, okay, no, yeah, I'm reading the bracket wrong. Star.GG is just trolling me a little bit today. Mo Kitty and Feralis will be playing in a winners quarters finals match. I think that might actually be our next match, in fact, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, more than likely, and we are being told by T.O. Spikefire himself that Feralis Ender was actually an upset, so...
Oh, true. I was just looking at the top bottom of bracket, but Feralis got there via the three-legged dog DQ, so that is an upset. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just try to give you a little bit of credit for seeding, Spikefire. You're welcome. Just trying to compliment the seeding. Whatever. But I believe the next match we should have up I don't know. I know there's always an aversion to streaming someone immediately, back to back, but Delta gets the seeding credit too. Okay, so that's my fault. Delta, you are the GOAT, except maybe you didn't seed right because there are upsets. I don't know.
Hey, upsets happen. We still love Delta.
I suppose.
All right, but while we figure out what our first winners quarter set is going to be, why don't you guys check out the Matcherino for tonight and donate a little bit of your money, or just take a coupon to increase the pot for these lovely players that you're watching tonight. Be sure to do !Matcherino in chat. Click on that link and give your $5, 25 cents, whatever you can possibly give. Anybody can do it. It is free. I make sure I donate to the Matcherino every hop on stream.
Yeah. And if you're feeling like Matcherino isn't your thing today and you want to donate directly to the players, reach out to them, ask them if they have a Coinbase or a crypto wallet you want to send money to, a PayPal, a coffee, just anything. If you're a real fan, you'll send them money, is basically what I'm trying to say. And if you actually have money...
we have some of these players trying to get the Evo.
So true. Thank you, Ludwig, and everyone else involved that got us those Evo passes too. Truly, we have immense talent coming out from the PNW now, and it's just so exciting. Indeed,
if there's one thing that I really want to see from the PNW, it's a crew battle between this region and Tri-State. I know it was kind of talked about a little bit a long while back, but it is truly something that I would love to see.
We'll have to see. We have some... I think the problem I have is that we have so many good PNW players that just won't travel. So it has to happen here. I feel like Tri-State, they've got like this reputation that they'll go around. Meanwhile, Corn Cycle won't leave his home. Like he won't do it. I ask him, I beg him, I'll give you the ride, Corn Cycle. I'll take you to Evo. We'll drive to Vegas. He's not going. It's not happening. So we gotta get Tri-State out here to the PNW. Did I say Tri-State?
That's if we can get them to. That's if we can get them to get out of their houses too, get away from the locals as well.
Very true. Basically, stop going just to the... I mean, we love... This is an online bracket. I shouldn't say this. Don't go just to your online brackets. Go to your locals, too. Get out the house. See the world a little bit. Yeah, you will travel so much.
100%. Support your locals and also support this next match that we're heading into between Feralis, who got the upset over Ender, and Mo Kitty. Hop on regular as an analyst in both Rivals 1 and 2.
Definitely, yeah. I've been around the block a number of times, so Feralis is going to have a bit of an uphill battle here, and I feel like it's mostly going to be found lost and found here on the edge of the stage. Are we going to see the big double dunks? Are we going to see the big advantage state versus the heavy Edalus? Or are we going to see some cheese? Are we going to see Mo Kitty really extend that advantage state? We'll have to see. Because you know Edalus players. You just know that they're going for dash attack up smash. You know they're going for nair up air. It's just a bit of cheese. It's in their blood.
Oh yeah, Edalus players want one thing and one thing only, and it's fucking disgusting. But
It's
speaking of
fucking
disgusting,
disgusting.
Mo Kitty's advantage being pressed here, gonna get knocked out of armor. What's Pharrell's gonna do to take this bear down?
And already,
Not
I feel
much.
like you're seeing a big, I would say skill gap, unfortunately, between Mo Kitty and Pharrell's last opponent, in which Pharrell was really getting a lot off of these tech chase situations, whereas Mo Kitty is getting off the stage. We've got the, oh my gosh, what's the word when you fall off a ledge? It's not ledge cancel. Somebody help me.
The push off?
Yeah. Right? Oh my god, I feel like I'm going crazy. we haven't seen as much from the tech chase situations already because Mo Kitty is already very good at mixing it up. So, Rouse searching for it isn't going to find it. It's not going to be coming as free. Although this stage makes it a little bit easier. You got to work for it. Yeah, maybe shield DI in so you don't get pushed off of the dash attack too. Back air. Still a very close game. We've got the armor on the Edalus here. Oh, the big trade on the ledge here. And the reverse fair. This is huge.
Do it?
Was searching
Not
for
quite
that
yet.
forward
Mo
air.
Kitty able to get back to ledge. Sets up a little bit of ice. Just looking for this kill.
Okay, going for the
Gotta
dash
find it
attack
with a
gets
punch
called
right
out.
to the noggin.
Yeah, 109%. We really got to get this stock sealed out quick because Edalus, especially with the armor on right now, could live a really long time. And you don't want Mo Kitty to have that opportunity. Or Tilt doesn't get the tether off of it. No, not going to happen there either. We're hanging on to this stock just a little bit longer. Back air is just continuously resetting. We get the tether,
Ooh,
but the
good
SDI up.
Good DI up, but it's not going to matter. Pharrell is going to cover that with yet another up air to even things down. One stock apiece. Mo Kitty sliding in once again.
Ooh, and the big shield on
I'm
the get
liking
up
these
attack.
F tilt pokes, and like Mo Kitty's just been mixing up between like poking with down tilt, poking with F tilt, and also just simply jabbing. And that's what you want with Edalus, because you know that your neutral is pretty straightforward, right? You're gonna want a dash attack, but you want to mix up between dash attack and your other options that are quick enough to get your combo started. And as
Yeah,
we're seeing here, no kill just yet for Alice. What's the response? Oh, gonna get set off stage. And a little bit too low there to snap to ledge. Mo Kitty taking game number 1.
Just barely not making it. Also, I remember the name. It's a slide off. A slide off. That's it.
There you go.
Oh, I was racking my brain all game there. Honestly, really solid showing for Pharrell on game number 1. This is a super doable set. I feel like Mo Kitty maybe sitting up in the seat a little bit like, okay, hold on. Might have to lock in a little bit here. So, are we in? Yeah, we're in best of 5 territory now. Slide on, slide off. Yes.
We are.
Like Karate Kid. Thank you, all toasters. Toast. Okay, we're going to a longer stage here. I like this idea, at the very least. Like, maybe get a little bit more opportunity to mix in your movement. You get Maple dashing around the stage. Could mix Mo Kitty up a little bit, but I am worried that I'm worried about Mo Kitty right now, actually.
I am too. In a rough position, but does manage to sneak back on stage. Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, almost gonna find that fair for Alice. Gonna try and hold that here. Swap Mo Kitty back off. Not gonna work. Mo Kitty has stage control here and not gonna find the back,
tether.
but that is enough to kill the Maple.
Man, we got a little bit extra survivability off of the tether there, off of the side B. Oh my god, the DI mix was huge there. That was because you're fully expecting to get up tilt or send up to the side, so you're holding out. Instead, you get met with the down smash, and that is just really, really strong right there.
Where's the push off? Alright, Mo Kitty not gonna. Never mind. Mo Kitty is gonna eat a lot of damage for that push, getting pushed off a stage here.
Oh,
But
not often to the side off.
Ferralis not gonna be able to get it. Just mixing up these approach options here in neutral.
Yeah, waiting for that tech option. The up air covers a whole lot there. Oh my god, that straight up purple. We're dead. We're out of there. And not going to be able to get the double dunk. We're holding out on the forward air. Really smart. Backer sends off to the side. The nut getting sent off by... That's not Lily. Harry? That's the one. Thank you. Oh,
we still miss you, Poppy. It's okay.
Barely missing. Of course, we miss Poppy. We're Poppy stands around here. Forward air still not going to end up sending to the blast zone here. Tries to find another. We're desperate for the kill here. Gonna have to use that tether to Terry. Are we going to be able to find it? We look desperately for the up B, but it doesn't end up coming to fruition. And instead, Mo Kitty really hanging on to the stock with all their gumption. Sometimes the gumption's not enough, though. Forward air taking the stock off of Mo Kitty, and we got a final stock situation here.
Ferralis getting a little tech chase here. Quick 22. Also has to hold on to this last stock, though. Find a dash attack, gonna trade, lose that trade. Stuck in disadvantage here, gets the grab to get out of here. Good tech chase.
Oh my goodness.
Almost seeing the Poppy, but not quite. Ready, Mo Kitty ready for that special fumble break. Dash attack up air.
Oh my god, we're stuck in the up air loops. Luckily, I mean not luckily, just really good DI to go off to the left side. The back air not gonna find its mark. We're looking for a little bit of cheese. We're not gonna find it though. Oh, dash attack forward air. That's the classic Edless right there. That's what you expect. Going to seal it out for Mo Kitty. That's 2-0 so far. Sorry, not a seal out. We got a best of 5 territory. I keep forgetting we've adjusted the rules of hop on here. All the better for it.
I know for a fact that the players are loving this adjustment to getting best of 5 at winners quarters, and there have been some hop-ons where it has been all best of 5 due to entrance. So players probably definitely loving the adjustments, loving a bit more matches. But speaking of matches, we got potentially one more, potentially 2 more coming up here as we go back to Merchant Port for game number 3.
I love that we stayed on Merchant Port too. I really felt like Ferralis was kind of finding the groove towards the end of that game. Like it felt like the game plan was finally clicking. And so it's a real confidence play to say, yeah, I was figuring things out. We're going to run it back on the same stage I just lost on. The down smash not going to end up killing. We did see some good DI adjustment there. Still thinking haunted by the early down smash kill we got in game number 2.
Oh. Not gonna connect. Yeah, Ferralis is looking for that up special kill. Not gonna find it. Misses the tech here, and that is a dead Maple.
Very solid refreshes on the ledge by Mo Kitty there. Maple kind of can get very stuck in the verticality of the recovery, especially when you're already that low. Oh, we're in trouble. But hold on, yeah. Mo Kitty with a bit of a mistake there. 72% only on Ferralis. This is not as undoable as it looked just a moment ago.
Yeah, Mo Kitty getting just a little bit greedy there, but understandably so. Trying to find the giant punch.
Yeah, the up smash, barely not kidding. That's the counter pick coming in, but oh my god, yeah, we are so dead. What are we doing?
No!
There were like 10 ways to kill there. Okay, who needs them? All right. Now we got to seal out this stock. I mean, Maple has a lot of ways to secure an early kill, especially with that forward air, which we have definitely been seeing Ferralis go for. But some just clean, solid Rivals gameplay could do it too. Especially as we see these big extensions off of Ferralis' combo there. 91%. Nothing to cough at.
Feral's trying to find a bear here. Okay, yeah, and Mokitty in a rough spot here. All resources burned, but Mokitty does manage to get back on stage. Feral's gonna force a tech situation here.
Oh, there's the tether into the forward air for sure.
Fair. Gonna take it. Last stock situation. Loser's life on the line here for Feralis.
Oh my gosh, the game of spot dodges. Hold on, here are these platform tech chases that we've been seeing so well, the sharking from Feralis. But all of a sudden, Mokitty gets a combo going. Oh, again, the up air just sharks so well against the big body that is Edelus. But speaking of sharking, the anti-air coming through that up tilt. Oh my god, we were going for the whole fucking cheese wheel right there. Oh my god, we're in scary situation over there, Jazz.
I almost thought Feralis was gonna get hit there by that up special, but fortunately, able to get the rinse repeats, able to kill the Edelus. Feralis finally on the board here with the run back to Merchant Port.
Fantastic. I mean, just like really solid adjustments, stuck with the game plan. They were down by a whole stock basically halfway through that game and still ended up shoring it up. I'm really impressed with Feralis here, but we got Mokitty's counter pick here, and we're back on a really small stage with some blast zones that are not exactly favorable for Maple in this matchup. So we'll have to see if the adjustments can come even through here.
Indeed, Mokitty wanting something with a little less platform, so that way Feralis can't shark so much. And what better place to do it than what's essentially pseudo FD?
This is the closest we got right now. We just have to take it. But yes, backed into the corner is Mokitty now, stuck on the right side of the stage. The down smash barely not landing there. It is the fastest of the smash attacks. Don't know if a forward smash would have reached. But man, that is a real tell of what Feralis is looking for here, and it is a bit of a confidence boost. Like, we're trying to get these stocks off early. That would have been huge. The special get up does end up trading with Feralis. Down smash finds its mark, and Terry is set up. Oh, and there's the parry. Hold on, Feralis is still in this game, absolutely. Except, I was about to comment about how dead they were. I forgot Terry is in this game.
Yeah, that's gotta be one of the funniest things to do. And sometimes I'll even see Dan himself do is he'll just put Terry out, run to the other side, tether back to Terry, and you're like, oh yeah, everything's alright, I'm not dead here. Oh,
we're chilling.
Feralis.
No jump right now. We are in trouble.
Here instead. Okay, good tech on that up special.
That was a beautiful tech. So necessary there. And really in the heat of the moment, the down smash. Oh my god, somehow surviving, but the up tilt sealing the deal. Okay, we've got the armor out on Endless here. How are we gonna get rid of it? Honestly, I still don't quite understand how you get rid of it. I don't know the mechanics behind it. I just hit Endless until it's gone.
Pretty much, Endless Ice Armor gives him at least like 30% of damage, which is decreased from 40% in Rivals 1, and it makes you slightly heavier. It allows you to armor through stuff. It gives your strongs a little bit of icicles at the end of them.
Oh, right, yes.
That's pretty much the gist of it. So
okay.
A lot of people did jokingly say that, like, oh, Endless Ice Armor in this game is a cosmetic, but no, we've seen it get a little bit better and seen a little bit more use with it over time. Speaking of over time, these up air loops aren't changing at all for Feralis.
No, and the speed at which Maple is able to get out the... Oh my god, this is a big find with a down tilt. The speed at which Feralis is able to get out these hitboxes even made it so the back air got armored through and was still able to get an attack out after. Hold on! Feralis, all of a sudden with a stock lead, really big swing in momentum.
Yeah, we're seeing Feralis adapt super fast now. Oh, not gonna find the fair, but up air covering that option for Mokitty, down to one stock apiece. Here come the up air loops for Feralis, not gonna opt to go for the double jump, just gonna play it safe, tries to parry icicles, not gonna be able to get it this time. And these parries against icicles at ledge is what's been giving Feralis a little extra edge in here in the edge guarding.
Yeah, it really just forces Mokitty to make an option right away on the ledge, which can be really important for the timing and the pacing of this game. Back air into down strong. Feralis taking game number 4. We're going to a game 5. This is a crazy set. The adjustments being made here. That was Mokitty's counter pick. Very interesting.
Our game 5, where are we going? Honestly,
Changing
never
it
mind.
up.
We could change up the scenery a little bit as a treat. Going to Rockwall.
I kinda love it.
5. I wouldn't have blamed Feralis for running it back to Julesville, or not Feralis, Mokitty for running it back to Julesville. Again, it was very close, but Mokitty wanting a way to just kill Feralis a lot faster, and what better place to do it than the most volatile stage in the game.
This is where it's really going to eat Mokitty in the ass, though, is the platforms, I feel like, are going to benefit Feralis so much more than Mokitty, whereas the left and right side blast zones are where Mokitty is going to find the most advantage from this stage. We saw so many up air juggles coming through in the last couple of games. Basically, all of the early percents were coming through that way for Feralis, and yet we're just going to continue seeing up air sharking being really effective with the platform layout being the way it is here. Obviously, there is that big gap in the middle of the stage where it seems like Mokitty wants to spend most of their time, but it may not always have that option. Ooh,
Indeed,
this should be a big
tech
find.
chase, yeah, is gonna. Never mind. Again, Mokitty on top of the DI up against that up air. Wondering if next time Feralis is in that position to get that tether kill off the top, if they'll go for Nair, but not gonna need it. Fair gonna take it.
That was a really beautiful forward. It like really went deep out for it. Okay, Mokitty trying to get things back online here. You know you have a lot of ways to do it. Edlis has some big hitboxes, and at this point, even things like up tilt could do it, but an icicle falling off the right side of the stage, no resources left online for Feralis. That's how we're evening up the game. I do feel like this is going to be a game of inches, so getting a big advantage state right now, it could make all the difference. Just 12%. Going for the pummel this time, we're getting pummel braked. Okay, we could end up seeing Poppy come online now that Mokitty is starting hitting the A button while getting grabbed. We'll have to see.
Indeed, alright.
Oh my God, forward air
just
stuffing
knocking
him.
the bear back
Ow,
down.
another
Constant
one.
Rinse, repeat.
5
Air dodge
fairs in a
spent.
row, and you're not. I don't think you're coming back. That's just it. They made that adjustment where Edlis won't get as much height off of the up Bs, and once you've had 5 up Bs in a row off stage, it gets stuffed out. There's just no way back. All the resources spent there for that is really big for Feralis here as a full stock emerges between these two players right now. Oh, big landing there.
Oh, good spot dodge there by Mokitty.
Oh, we're dead.
Getting grabbed, and jump gets burned there, sniped by the icicle. Last stock situation for both players here. Oh, here comes the fair.
Yeah, just not able to get out there and do anything more with it. Yep, you got to be really careful not to give Mokitty an opportunity to cheese right now, because that truly off-stage situation, that is what Mokitty is looking for. A really deep up air off stage where you're not going to come back. You really just don't mess with it, right? You play a really solid, slow game on the ground, extend your leads like that with the forward air. Great find for Feralis, and we got a reverse 3-0. Crazy. Crazy. Who seeded this guy? Who seeded?
What a set. And
What a
Feralis
set.
punching the first person that punched their ticket into top 8 for this hop on. When was the last time we've seen a Maple in top 8?
When is the last time you seen a Maple? I just don't see a lot of Maple. That is really fantastic. Kumi in chat. Sorry, Kumi. I'll be kind. We love Maple. We hate Edlis, says Kumi, the completely unbiased Maple player. Wow, what a set. That was a banger set. It really felt like Feralis was finding their footing, especially in the back half. Mokitty, you could slowly see lose confidence in the advantage states and the advantages of the character, really. We didn't see the game plan of Edlis come through in those final 2 games because Feralis was just on top of Mo Kitty for the entire back half of that set. Really, really solid call outs too. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Yeah, we also saw Mo Kitty get a little bit overzealous with some of those kill confirms off stage, and eventually Ferralis took note of it, adapted, and just started rinse repeating him.
Very true. I mean, just as you were talking about, the game number 3, I want to say, it looked like Ferralis didn't have a way back into the game right until Mo Kitty went off stage. I think was searching for an up air and ended up falling too low and just SDing. That ended up being a big momentum swing for Ferralis back into the game. Like, kind of a tell of what was to come for the remainder of the set. But we got another set coming up here in just a moment. That is going to be Corn Cycle versus, let's check the opponent here,
Garudok. And
Garudok,
I have
yes.
seen Garudok play a bit before on ranked, so definitely somebody to not sleep on here. We get things started. Round start. Julesville, my god, Corn Cycle, please calm down. It's only been 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, the dash attack almost linked into the forward air there. Yeah, this is what I love watching about Corn Cycle. He is always gonna push the big advantage there and start off with a bang, right? Like this is a man that's very showy in the way he plays, and just like that, we're 30 seconds into the game. The first stock has been taken. We're dancing around that ledge. Careful, we're going down, and we're getting juggled.
Corn Cycle, please.
It's not over. The combo is not over. You gotta be so careful.
Garudok's like, get this chair away from me. I don't want it in front of me, but I don't want to get grabbed by F-Strong either.
Oh, the down air. That's a really big combo move. We're mixing up the DI with the nairs. And we're stuck. Are you kidding me? The down air is a crazy thing, and the checkmate. Oh my gosh. And the chair on stage instantly getting back.
All the way in the corner. My god, Corn Cycle.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my...
No! You can't do that! That is up, man. This guy. I hate this guy. This is what... God damn it.
Oh my god.
You saw instant. He did the 3 down air. Yeah, you get ready to land on a DI La Reina, buddy. That is just silly. That is so silly. The 3 down airs in a row into instant. We both knew as it was happening. It's like, uh-oh, this is gonna end in the up air checkmate, and there just not be a way out. Oh my god.
Yeah, Garudok is just trying to find something. He doesn't want to be caught between the chair and Lorraine. He wants chair away from him. But at the same time, you gotta deal with this raging force of a Lorena that's Corn Cycle as well.
Please, tech it! I'm going. He did not take a single one of those in Corn Cycle each time, following up with the nair. Wait. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Garudok may be finding a little bit of confidence back in this game as he notices that Corn Cycle is going for some silly things right now.
Where's my chair? I want my chair back. Oh, okay, yeah.
We're living.
Garudok
We are living.
That F-Strong gotta barely dodge the chair as well, and yeah, he's like, I'm getting this chair away from me one way or another.
Oh, the chair ends up getting caught in the crossfire with that up strong there. Hold on. This is a potential lead for Garudok here. The forward smash isn't gonna seal it out, not without some flames on the way of Corn Cycle there. Up B? No up B to follow. Oh, what is he doing? He's just dashing around, the turnaround animation.
Corn Cycle's just playing all the mind games today.
What the fuck? I just watched down air kill. Oh my god, no!
No! Okay, yeah.
Too far away from the ledge. Bam! Okay, we get a little bit of fire. A little fire underneath Garudok's feet here. Has potential. Oh, big down smash. Oh my god, we are getting juggled.
Okay, good tech. Okay. Gyarados able to avoid the insane situation. Tries to snipe him with the down special. Corn Cycle is still alive. It makes it back to stage 2.
I had no idea what was going on down there. The forwarder barely not finding its mark there, but definitely could have spelled disaster for Gyarados. Okay, tries to use that special get up, ends up getting caught out for it instead. Gyarados getting a little bit of momentum going, but that down to getting floor hugged. What is he doing? What? Stop it! Stop it!
These are
This is a
Elky's
real
level
player!
mind games that we're watching Corn Cycle do. And it's fitting because they both play this character.
That is awesome. Okay, yep. Down tilt's the wrong way, but the back air is gonna end up sealing out the deal here for game number 2. What a... He's such an asshole.
Gyarados finding a little bit of adaptation though, which is good. Some signs of life are here. And yeah, he's like, this is my best shot that I think I have against this Lorena.
For sure, I think sticking with Godai is a good idea here. Honestly, there were some bright parts of that game. It did honestly feel like there were some moments off stage where Corn Cycle was maybe struggling a little bit more.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
No. Okay, yeah, nope. The cutscene's still going.
I'm also noticing we got a skin change out of Corn Cycle here. Okay, tries to find the down there.
Lucha Red to default. No more games. Oh my.
No more games is a statement for sure. Okay, wow, so fast able to get that down tilt onto the middle of the stage. Gyarados sent off to the right side with that F tilt. Still trying to find a way back into this game in advantage state. Some two-piece combo at the very least, and maybe we're getting it. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. I saw 2 hits there. And the up B will seal out that stock though. 123%. You're not living that one.
Oh, not at all. Gyarados. Never mind. I was gonna say Gyarados in a good position with 73% here on Corn Cycle, but Corn Cycle, the cutscene is still going.
It! Sorry, I just...
Please stop holding it.
Please. Oh, I like the idea of the forward strong there. He was gonna throw it out anyway, but it was actually a good call-out attempt. Okay.
And oh my god, Gyarados going deep. It's gonna pay off. Alright, Corn Cycle sent to the other side now.
Chair is back online. Oh my god. Chair actually bring Gyarados back out towards Corn Cycle on the ledge. The slide off, really important, but gets called out by that up smash. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Gyarados getting some things going. Down tilt up strong is gonna seal out that stock. We've still got 1 stock to work with though, okay? Never sleep on my boy Gyarados, alright? That's what I've been saying.
Indeed.
Do not sleep on Gyarados. Please don't sleep on Gyarados. God damn it. He's an asshole. I love him so much, but that is cyberbullying. That's rude. Anyway.
I spent so much time trying to hype up Gyarados, but my Corn Cycle, god damn it.
He's just... Good job, Corn Cycle, going 3-0, going into winner side. Good for you. Sorry, hold on. I'm looking forward in bracket. It looks like we actually had another DQ happen. Is my start.gg lying to me here? It was lying to me.
The start.gg is lying to both of us. Tashi did check back in.
Okay. So Mata did end up taking Sofilo to game 5, which is pretty sick. But ended up losing to game 5 to Sofila. We're gonna get Kumi and Tashi up next. Kumi maybe on the Maple. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see.
Ooh, we're either getting a Maple Ditto or we're getting Lorena Maple.
You know what? I could go for some Lorena right now. I don't know. There's something in the air.
But yeah, I want to go back to the Sophie Mata set. I did see Sophie playing the Arcane here, but being forced to the Zetterburn, which is back to the Zetterburn, was interesting. So maybe we'll see some more of the Sophie Arcane going into top 8. Maybe not. We shall see.
I am really trying to picture Sophie's Arcane. I don't see it for her. It's so interesting. I'm curious why that choice was made. But I mean, the reverse 3, I guess sometimes the choice is made because you can test it out and then you're gonna win, right? Like you're just gonna swap to Zetterburn and you feel really confident because you're a top player. Taking a little sip here. It looks like we're getting the lobby up and running. Get ready for the commentator bias. I would never. I would never. I think I was
in all seriousness, though, Gary Doc is really good. That set does not reflect anything. That's just Corn Cycle being a crackhead. But
if that's what you want to call him.
But we'll probably see some Gary Doc in top 8. We'll see how loser side ends up panning out.
That we will. Corn Cycle in chat now too. Cornhead. Okay. Corn, show me the way someday. All right, so it does feel like we are gonna see the Maple La Reina matchup. So Kumi is gonna be rocking with that La Reina here. That's great to see.
Yeah, this is a big day for all the Lorena and Maple fans out there.
It's
Getting
true.
a good fix of both characters.
We have had so much Maple on stream tonight. Throwing in a little bit of Ant for the La Reina enjoyers. You're welcome.
Yeah, you gotta have the crowd magnet in there.
I mean, this is the crowd pleasing character. Like, that's the whole reason. That's the reason we're here. Okay, so let's see how this La Reina is gonna fare. We saw Kumi play earlier with Maple, but maybe not feeling the ditto. Maybe just feeling like the La Reina's got it a little bit more under control. And so we're going to start game number 1 here on Godai Delta, and some big juggles already coming out for Tashi.
Honestly, it's fair enough that Kumi would want to go to Lorena instead of taking Ditto here, because Lorena can at least scoop up Maple from off that ground, and I mean, it probably is gonna get annoying quickly just getting hit by Nair over and over again when it's the Ditto. So fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay, barely living is Kumi there, 137%. Now with the mark on, Maple, one of those characters. Oh, hold on. Oh, I forgot so many of La Reina moves are going to get rid of that mark. That's a big part of this matchup.
Oh, I didn't think about that either. That is true.
Okay, but it is still Tashi taking the first stock, the first blood being drawn in this game. At up air, gonna send off to the left side, but yeah, we're going high for the recovery. Oh, we've got no jump online for Tashi here, and the dash tag, that should do it for sure. Just waiting until you're far enough away.
Kumi just making sure, yeah, your fate is sealed here. Yeah. You're not coming back from this.
Okay, but these up airs, these are the things that eat away at the heavy. 60% dealt off toward Kumi right there. Hashtag not finding its mark. Ooh, we're seeing some pummels.
Are we gonna see a 3? No.
I love that we went for it. That's honestly hype as hell. Instantly makes me a Kumi fan. Corn Cycle would never go for the pummels. That's what I hate about that guy. Sorry. I gotta drop the bit. Okay, up B is gonna seal the deal there. Tashi, 54% on him. Is Maple
You thought
he?
you saw enough
Maple's
up
he,
air
right?
chains with Corn Cycles on here. Kumi knows them too, so we're just anxiously waiting to see the checkmate. But Tashi not letting that happen.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing a little bit less of a grounded game out of this Kumi La Reina too. Kind of interesting to see. Okay, F tilt, sending off to the side, and that's a big nair. Yeah, it sets up perfectly for the follow-up. The forward air is gonna seal the deal. But, oh, okay, this could be big damage. Instead, only gets a little bit more off of it. And oh my god, we're going for the pummels again. We got 2, not going for the 3rd this time. Why risk it? Oh!
Oh no!
That is, unfortunate. You hate to see it, really. Yeah, Kumi also
Tashi-
saying in chat, tragic.
Tashi misjudging that height there on the side special. Hate to see it indeed.
All right, pretty even game number 1 though. Hopefully, as long as you don't let that get to you, should be able to shake it off and keep the rest of the set going just the same. Let's see. Yeah, we're going. Hey, we're Tashi going to the Maple counter pick that we've seen a lot today. We're going to Merchant Port here, and it really does feel like these up airs lead to so much damage with the platforms being the way they are. It's hard to escape. Oh,
No, oh no. Trading an SD for an SD, but different points in this game though.
yeah,
So
the homie stock
Kumi
is supposed to
gonna end up
come in
having
the
to play
same
from
game.
behind a little bit.
Hey, up air not finding its mark there. Ooh, and Lily doing a little bit of damage. Feels like Kumi just a little bit off on all of these follow-ups right now. There's the dash attack, but the tether gives another way back on the stage, not even have to use it. Ooh, the get-up attack, that's huge range right there, and in fact led to a whole ass kill. This is a big lead for Tashi all of a sudden. We're dancing around center stage, just trying to find our way back into this game. It feels a little bit like Tashi's got the right idea. I can play around all I want. The moment I get my opening, it's gonna lead to a lot, so I don't really have to chase as much right now. And
Yeah,
in
not
fact,
at all. Especially when you're in the lead and that game is all yours to take. Tashi quickly evening things up here in this set.
just a quick answer, right? Like that is, it's a 3-stock, really fast game. It's gotta shake your mental a little bit if you're Kumi.
Oh, okay. We're getting a ditto.
Yup. That's the kind of mental damage it does. All right, we're gonna get the ditto, and we're gonna go to Jules. I knew we were going to the small stage. Knew we were going to Jules Vale. Love this. Okay, so Kumi swapping it over to the Maple here.
Thief skin.
Because they hate us, I think. They hate when things are visually identifiable. Okay, getting a little reset on ledge. The get up attack doesn't find its mark, and instead a little bit of a punish for it. Not too much. Great weights out of Kumi there.
Smart dodge within there. Alright, no, nothing off with that get up special.
And we're letting the down
Yeah,
smash rip.
these two are just gonna be down strong each other at ledge. Why not?
If it ain't broke. Oh my gosh,
Don't
so
fix
much
it.
dash attack, so much dashing away. This is gonna be a lot of hit and run from these characters that are just have the speed to match it. Dash attack gonna get punished there. Just a forward air setting. Oh my god, it's so hard to keep track of who is who. The upbeat, no, not getting the upbeat. Instead, the mix up.
Wow.
I'm shocked we didn't see the upbeat there. I don't know for sure if it would have killed, but Kumi certainly didn't think so. Oh, great weight down there. The wall cling mixing up the timing. Lily ends up coming in against you, and in fact, the whole stock is gone off of that ledge hog. 127% on Tashi though, so this stock could evaporate very soon. And man, they've both been really good about refreshing at the ledge, especially Kumi, to just try to battle out against the Maple down there.
Indeed. Oh, okay, Tashi. Oh no, Ledgehog. Gonna get sent off stage here again. Kumi trying to find a back air. F tilt, good tech. And Tashi's just holding on to this first stock so well.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like Kumi's playing nervous right now, which is, at this point, there's, just didn't know how to get back to stage, was fully covered by Tashi. There are a lot of ways to kill a Maple past 160, especially as a Maple. The first thing you should really focus on is getting that mark on, because it all of a sudden opens up so many different threats. But I'm not seeing Kumi go for it, which is really surprising.
Indeed. Alright, Lily gonna protect Kumi here for the time being, but not gonna matter. Tashi staying on top of Kumi here. And no reverse fair, and
no, you're dead.
Tashi looking for the reversal. Will tries to snipe the dash attack, not gonna get it.
Okay, forward
Kumi's gonna
tilt.
find something here.
There
And
it
up air
is.
finally gonna do it.
Finally. But all of a sudden, yeah, able to go in, get that parry off of Maple, or Lily rather. Okay, yeah, this is Tashi feeling really confident. We're dropping down with the Nair, the invincible Nair from ledge. Dash attack ends up hitting nothing but shield there. Could be an opening for Kumi, but instead, no. All of a sudden, Tashi right back with center stage.
Alright, Kumi. Good little minor tech chase read so far, but it's not going to be enough as Tashi takes game number 3 in his Ditto.
Special get up just gives you so much time to react there. So we saw Tashi get up, go set up for a down tilt into that up B and seal out game number 3. This is, yeah, I'm really glad to see the La Reina again. It did not feel like the Maple had the confidence at the very least. I know Kumi is a capable person, but it did not look like a confident Maple going into that game. And I've especially felt like the confidence was just evaporated the longer they were on screen. So, you know, a character that can instill some confidence in you, La Reina.
Indeed, and sometimes it just takes like a little breather from the character that you're on to finally figure out something, make things click, and so far we're seeing that happen with Kumi, but Tashi's gonna put him in the corner.
I think one of the things I'm noticing from Kumi is just a little bit of, I don't know if the word is sloppiness, but like there are some opportunities given to Tashi that I don't think should be given up. Like going a little bit too high on that up B. Tashi is the kind of person that's going to punish that every single time. So you have to be more precise in how you're recovering than you're currently allowing. I'm curious if we see a little bit more precision out of Kumi as the set goes on. It's hard when you switch between characters. F tilt, sealing it out on rock wall though. Sometimes that's all you need. Just a quick F tilt catching out DI.
Yeah, Lorraine F tilt is a pretty solid move. You gotta be ready for it. And there's a lot of F tilts that are like that in this game, so.
Definitely. Okay, getting the tether
Fair.
into the forward air.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about though. The little mistakes, the little imprecision. I feel like it's gonna really end up costing Kumi if we're not seeing that adjusted within this game. Essentially, like it's gotta happen now. But side being back to ledge after you've already used the wall jump, not gonna work. Okay, F tilt catching out Tashi there.
Kumi's trying not to get caught by Lily, doesn't matter, gets caught anyway, fair. Burns both resources, still has chair online though, doesn't need it to get back on, but Tashi's still on top of things, and the down strong, excuse me. Gonna take it. Kumi in a rough spot here in this game 4.
Yeah, it was a really big DI call out. But speaking of DI call outs, that up tilt was so smart. Really led directly into the forward air. And when you can get a sweet spot of forward air that close to the blast zone, you know you've got a dead Maple on your hands. This really could go either way here.
I'm surprised we haven't really seen Kumi put out a lot of chair this time around. I'm wondering if he thinks that, oh, because a Maple is so fast enough to be able to get chair off the stage and then come back to me, it's not a risk worth taking. But it's still something to be put out, as it is still something that your opponent is committing to.
Yeah, and especially with just how important it is for your recovery and the way that you can mix up how you're getting back to stage. I'm glad to see it out right now. It could make a really big difference. We'll have to see. We're calling the chair back to center stage. And big find that does give the double jump back to the Maple. Yep, the down B gives an option to recover it. Oh my gosh. It appears my camera has died in the middle of the set. The set has gotten too intense for me.
Yeah, it's way too hot in here.
It's too hot in here.
What's looking hot right now is Kumi just playing this so patiently to try to take it to a game 5. Here comes the up air, no kill just quite yet, chair.
Oh my god, go so deep down with that dash
Tashi.
attack. Okay, the dash attack does get punished there, and the forward throw is enough to take that game for Kumi. That is an unusual way for it to end, but At that percent with those blast zones, it is super doable. And I will get this camera back up and running while we're waiting.
Where are we gonna go for game number 5?
I feel like we want something small, right? Like we want something where you can go back to overwhelming your opponent. We'll have to see.
Not exactly small, but does have the platforms you need to shark on it for if you're Tashi. Go into Ho Dojo to end things off here for this set. And so far, here come the up air loops, bringing things back down to earth with a fair. Now, Kumi off stage here. Tashi tries to get it with a dash attack, but not gonna get it. Dash attack, he's gonna miss. And these two are just scrapping off stage. They want to stay in the corner.
Yeah, this is a slobber knocker. They're battling off right off the get-go, just swinging at each other, which is lovely to see.
Up air, no seed on Kumi, but another up air is gonna take it.
Okay, that's a really big start for Tashi here, and not what you want to see if you're Kumi. This is the counter pick coming in, right? The confidence boost at the very least for Tashi. And okay, we gotta get grab rake, which can be really important here. You don't want to get too confident.
Ooh,
oh my god,
catch.
That was a crazy catch. And I love that way of getting back to stage too. Just like able to hold off and avoid all of the potential pressure from that maple at ledge. Okay, dash attack center stage, a little ill-advised, landing right into the clutches of this maple. Down tilt, not finding its mark, but I do like how much more, how much we're slowing this down, right? We're going for the precision hits. Down tilt, sending off to the left side, and the back air is sealing it off. 28%. That is not a ton of extra credit for Tashi.
Yeah, Kumi playing super patiently, doing a great job of not letting Tashi grab him, but unfortunately, as I say that, Kumi is off stage and is dead!
Yeah, the moment you saw the jump get used up there, it really felt like Kumi was pulling for straws, just looking for any way back to the stage, and unfortunately, for Kumi, not going to be able to do it. Big fine for Tashi, though. That is huge in this game. Okay, hold on, though. The game is not over.
Right,
In fact, dash attack does instantly get trade. Yeah, this time we're not going for any pummels. We're not risking it. Oh my goodness, the spacing on that forward strong was so smart. We're going really deep out with the dash attack. Yeah, but this is where it gets dangerous, because if you miss that, you all of a sudden have to deal with Maple being pretty strong in the reverse ledge situation. This is a crazy game 5. 29% on Kumi. A huge rebound potential into this game is still very high.
Yeah, but okay. Kumi barely sneaking back on, but Tashi is still pressing this advantage.
Okay, we're using the special get up. Does get punished pretty big. We're going for 2 pummels, but the second one gets broken. The up B finds the trade, getting clipped by it, but the double dunk, the classic for Maple, ends up taking it for Tashi. In the end, does not get reverse 3-0. Or was it? No, it wouldn't have been a reverse 3-0. Tashi seals out the set 3-2. What a banger set. That was crazy, crazy close.
Absolutely. These adaptations that were coming out from Kumi were wonderful, and the Maple game was all he needed to turn things up, and Tashi able to shut things down. Again, fire sets tonight.
Fire sets.
My goodness.
Fire sets. I love the sets that we've been getting. We still do have a Maple in the top 8 because we again saw Ferralis beat. Oh wait, that's 2. That's 2 Maples in top 8.
No, that's 2 Maples. That's more than 1 or 0.
That's more. That is more than 0. That is 2 more than I'm used to seeing. That is quite insane, actually. Okay, so Ferralis and Ferralis and Tashi making it in with Sofilo and Corn Cycle on that winner side. Let's take a quick look over here at losers, but I believe that might be all that we're showing for right now. Let's see.
Alright,
yeah.
Duck is gonna punch his ticket into top 8 losers side, beating Captain of Johns, who is on a bit of a run here, having an upset over Nothai and Dr. Grin.
Oh man, wow, that is a pretty big upset. Yeah, okay. Mo Kitty battling for that spot versus Fake Not Real. Mata did also punch their ticket into top 8 over Wetzel, and Musha is waiting to play against Kumi now. So, man, we still got some banger sets ahead. This top 8 is looking real good, but I believe that is all that me and Jazz have for you here today. Am I correct about this, Jazz? Tell me.
That is
Let
our
me know.
last set of pools for tonight. We're gonna wait for losers to catch up, but before we do, again, exclamation point Maturino in chat. We don't have any more Evo codes to give away, but you can still give these players your money. If you love these sets, if these sets are super hot fire to you, make sure you donate either some real money, and if you don't have real money, use the codes. There's 25 cents to give, and that goes a long way if you redeem those coupons. I always make sure I claim a coupon to the match arena so that these wonderful players can go home with a little extra coin in their pocket. So you should too.
Yeah, you absolutely should. I just did the math. There are about 8 million people in Washington State right now. So we do a little bit of pocket math. If everyone in Washington did this, we would have about $2 million. So I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know why you hate our top players, but you need to hop on Match Arena right now and get these players paid.
True. But
that's it.
As for ourselves, I am Jazzwave. I am a longtime TO here, TOing Rivals 1 and 2, taking a break from that for now to focus more on graphic design. So if you ever are looking for anything to suit your graphic design needs, maybe you need emotes, maybe you need a stream overlay, maybe you just need a top 8 graphic for yourself, be sure to check me out at ko-fi.com/jazzsoundwave. And I also have a podcast with a couple of my friends, Outcasts being one of them, called the Wavelength Intel Podcast, where we talk about Rivals 2, Rivals 1, other happenings in the Flat Fighter space, and sometimes life. You want to give that a good listen, be sure to check us out on YouTube at Wavelength Intel Podcast, and as well on Spotify. Ziggy, what do you got for the people?
Typically I have nothing, but I actually quit. Cool announcement, actually. I'm quitting my job as a teacher in July to do YouTube. So just for a little bit, just taking a little break. Go fuck around on YouTube. So you can subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com/FateZiggy. Yeah, get on over there. All right. If I'm doing the math, there are 8 million people in Washington. So if every one of you hopped on over to my YouTube channel right now, we could get this off the ground, okay? We can make this happen. So, I think that's it for me and Jazz here today. Happy to be here, but we have a break for you coming up right about now. So, thank you so
top
much.
8 coming up next.
Stay tuned.
What's up, folks? We're back with Top 8 here on Hop On number 65. My name's Toddly Enough, and I'm joined by Yin today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming right back from the Fusion stream. Wasn't expecting a double block. And the worst part of it is I have used I had a whole bit on the Fusion stream where I switched my top in between every set. And this was the final top, so we can't even do the bit anymore. I'm already in final full.
That's unfortunate. Well, here's what you could do. You could just wear each of the shirts every set, and then you would have like 7 shirts on by the end of the night.
I just keep putting a shirt on top of a shirt on top of a shirt. That could be fire. Unfortunately, I don't think I have fat enough shirts for my fat ass. All right.
That's
yeah.
We all be struggling about that these days. But you know who's not struggling? Sophilo. She never seems like she's struggled
Sophilo
today
doing
in
a
her
great job
life.
working out.
This freaking Zetter just walks right through doesn't have to clock in, just takes the paycheck. Oh my god.
It really be like that, man.
The Zetters did get hit the most recent patch, so I know Sophie and many other Zetters have been on the crusade. But no Arcane today. We're going straight into the Zetter, coming up against Tashi, the up-and-comer who's been mapling folks to death here on Hop On. Especially, I mean, today, it's like dumpster alley. There's just maples all over the place. But we'll see. I mean, maybe Sophie will have to kill 3 of them.
Hey, you might have to fight 3, but yeah, you ain't wrong. Tashi getting the Kumi set. Kumi, of course, making the upset over Fake Not Real, making it all the way now against Sophilo. Sophilo is a beast to fight against, and this is an interesting stage to go to. On the one hand, as Maple, you get a lot of those platforms to be able to maneuver around, but at the same time, that lower ceiling is going to be a problem, though. Don't matter. We get the kill right out of the gate.
Yeah, that was impressive. I feel like maybe COD's moving a little bit slow, like not going for quite as many, of like those trademark mix-ups from Zetter, but it didn't matter. Obviously, stock got cleaned up pretty quick, so starting on 2s, basically. Percent just about even. We missed the Lily parry, but it doesn't matter. Zetter on the attack. Sophie getting hella percents right now. We got caught coming back to the stage. 2 fairs.
Oh my
still
God.
works. Most end lag on a fair in the game still works.
Hey, still works right there. I will say one of the things when it comes to Sophie, we saw right there. You know what? Maybe she's gonna die actually. Hold on. Let's talk about Tashi. Going for that forward air, aggressive, barely whipped on it, and now we got Sophilo going ahead, finding it. Down air, up strong. We are chasing you onto that plat.
Dude, that would have been. I would love just like the tit for tat like happening back and back and forth. That would have been awesome. But of course, Sophie, a survivor, not gonna fail to these little maple fairs. This gigantic murder move. I guess it is a battle of brutal fairs, isn't it? Never mind. There we go. There goes the SD.
Really is. It really is, man. Whether it's the dunk you into the blast zone or it is the kill you off of the side, it don't matter. They're both egregious. We got the up throw, got the up air to go ahead and chase onto this platform. As said, these plats are really perfect for Maple. Missed out on the down strong, but you know what? We keep moving.
Oh my god. Yeah, the plat tech chase going for Tashi. Now we get another one. I think this is like our 4th one this stock, but the Trevor Fair comes through, sending that dumpster weasel all the way out as far as we can, but some good mix-up and refreshes at the wall give us advantage state here coming from center stage, but we give it up. Sophilo loves it when you do that. It's always dangerous. That's definitely going to kill Maple here on Armada flagship. So Sophie going up, game number 1.
Yeah, game number 1 going over to Sophie. I mean, the big thing that I was seeing is something that I'm very accustomed to with Sophie. When we're talking about the Zetterburn players, there's one player that utilizes the weak up air to its fullest. That's Sophie. The combo routes just flow, and we saw that on that one stock where it was just weak hit up air, fair. Now we are having a little bit of technical difficulties. Unfortunately, welcome to the Bug Club.
It's so funny to me that this Zetter up air is like a thrice nerfed up air.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the sweet spot really strong and then not touch it. And then we're gonna make it so up air sends you further out. But we're not gonna do anything about his move aerial speed or grounded speed. And everyone's like, hi, this move still kills everybody. And they're like, all right, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Maybe we'll just leave the sweet spot the same and keep changing the sour.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Because I know the last one was supposed to be a bit of a nerf. Personally, I kind of like the last change. Like, as a Zetter player, especially at the time, because the up air, all they did was like make it so that you had a weak hit on the elbows, right, when you would go for up air. And so if you missed out on that sweet spot, you could just choose to kind of move a little bit different to purposefully miss the sweet spot so that you get that weak hit, send them off to the side, and follow up with that double fair.
I mean, you know, this is Zetterburn, right? Like, the idea is that especially if you DI something wrong, but like if he's got momentum and he's got spacing, that you're just supposed to be completely destroyed, right? Like, that's just kind of like what his character, I wouldn't say archetype is, but certainly his implementation in this game. So I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. And at the very least, like, you know, to your point, the cool thing is when you got a slightly weird move, like a weird hitbox like that, then like that's what I want to see. Speaking of seeing things, by the way, just so you guys know,
I do want to give a
can't see anything.
Side note,
just
I
for
know
the
where
record.
you're going. But
I was just letting people know we don't know what's happening. But you go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I have the stream pulled up on the side. We've gotten the Sophie stream up for the channel and everything. Look, chat.
Oh.
I agree. We need to have that up there. I'm not going to pull up that Sophie stream and talk about it because ultimately I am going to be on a delay compared to what you guys are seeing, and it's just going to be suboptimal. So we're going to maintain kind of talking about generals of the matchup and everything, just because that will fulfill a better spot, if that makes sense. But no, I think one of the other things to keep in mind in like this matchup overall is how you are playing the ground game, especially against the top Zetterburn players across the board. Yeah, and see, now we have gameplay and everything for us. So while you guys are finishing that out and everything. But when it comes to Maple fighting Zetter, you have to be very particular with how you fight off against Zetter because they have a really phenomenal grounded game plan and everything. And so it can be really tough to fight off against that, especially when like Maple is notorious for having like this dash attack and side B that can be very turtle, like you can turtle heavy against that sometimes. Now though, right now, it is not going well for Sophie. We've already got 66% on the docket. That 1-1, of course, shout outs to Tashi taking that second game.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, getting any type of win on Sophie, even when it's not the Zetterburn, is really hard. So, I mean, we have seen, of course, Tachi's had a ton of success here on Hop On already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything, but still cool to see. However, this time, Sophie coming out ahead with a bit of a scramble at the wall, but at 80%, even against Maple, you could be pretty close to death percent on Rockwall. However, Sophie undeterred, pushing that advantage all the way to the corner, 50% on this fresh stock already off the platform. The CC comes through. Yo, Sophie won't let Tashi out of the jail.
You got to stay in there, all right? We ain't playing no games before Sophie. That being said, Nair, F-tilt, beautiful conversion. That has been like the big game changer for a lot of Maples. I know Zeke was saying it for a long time, but just please, for the love of God, hit that Nair button. Given we're getting hit by that shine button.
Yeah, they both have a shine. Just they're not always on the same button.
No, not quite. Ooh, speaking of shine, we're gonna go ahead and shine walk.
There we go. All right, the big fair. That's not going to kill just yet. And we get out of the TASM pressure. There we go. Yo, damn. I do. It can be so brutal to be hit by, but I do love just how much airtime Maple gets as she's slowly approaching you, getting ready to fair. And you're just sitting there like, I got no wall. I'm going to die. Speaking of dying, there goes Tashi down the drink. 2 stocked here in game number 3. Crystal Oasis going in Sophie's direction fairly confidently.
Yeah, that's a tough stage to fight on against somebody so competent as Sophie Lo when it comes to maneuvering around those platforms, pressuring in a way that finds those forward airs when you just aren't ready for it, right? Now we're going to be heading over to Jules Vale, of course, bring that main stage a little bit closer in, make it a little bit harder for... I'm getting raptured, truly. Look, I needed to stand. I don't have a lot of energy right now, man. I just got off a 3-hour block into another 2-3 hour, all right? We are locking the fuck in here, and so is Sophie. We're playing on that side, and I love that. Keep it at a range. That way, if they do carry that fireball, we get on out of there. That being said, Tashi looking nice.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Oh, yo, I love the wall jump fair, man. It's so good, dude. I really need, like, I wish that Rivals could have, because look, we love the Galaxy screen. I wish Rivals, oh, come on now. Tashi, all right, hold up. You just said lock in. We're praising you right now. Anyway, I wish that Rivals had like low key, like crash zooms on like kills like that. That'd be so much. That'd be so awesome.
You want the Kazuya treatment for him?
Oh yeah,
Honestly,
sure, yeah. I guess
dude,
you could think of it that way.
Put that on Zetter forward throw. All right. That would be fire.
That's definitely, I mean, that's like literally Kazuya. Yo, the Tasm pressure, there we go, but we don't catch her on the way back to the stage. Doesn't matter though, the combo continuing here at 2 stocks, 110%. Sophie kind of in a tough way right now, but here come the claws are out right at the ledge. We've seen Tashi drop these scrambles at the ledge. Okay, but we stay a little bit safe. Never mind, Sophie with that coverage goes real deep. So does the uppercut right into your tushy. Tashi coming for the tushy with the uppercut. There's another one, and you're gone, Sophie.
Yeah, that's the thing about that dash attack. Look, it might have a lot of ways to go ahead and play around it, whether that's that floor hug with the ASTI and everything. Ooh, by the way, forward air, you're dead. Or it might be the turtling. If you do whiff on it, you better be DIing out. Otherwise, that is a free up B at those percents. Now, nice and even. Tashi got an opportunity here. Gets the mark kept. Almost getting the wrap right there, but unfortunately going to miss out. And now it's Sophie's turn to push the aggression.
Yeah, Sophie is moving really, really fast. And I think because Tashi is also moving super fast, they're kind of just missing each other in ways that it's creating even greater degrees of scramble than I think either player really wants. But Tashi might be able to come back from this. There we go. The F tilt not going to kill just yet. Still at 95% in a tough way. Battling out of the corner. We're on fire. Here's the grab, the down throw, or the up throw. Oh, F throw? I can never tell with that. They all look the freaking same. I think Tashi going to make it back though. No, some more claws after the fair. Tashi we are just rolling for dear life right now. Sophie, of course, poised to try and take this game right now. This is, of course, winners semis. Sophie might have found an opportunity here. Never mind, at the corner. There it is. Zoom in on the headbutt because Sophie just took it 3-1.
Shine F throw, baby. Look, it just works, man. This character is absolutely insane across the board, and it comes from the capability of the offensive pressure, the shine, the down tilts, the jabs, the grabs, everything. There's this beauty when it comes to Sophila's aggression, where she is constantly on top of you,
so
making
brutal.
It really is. It makes you want to shield at all times, but the minute you shield, she just snatches you up in her paws and she ends you for it.
Yeah, she's really good. I feel like at the like mid to lower levels, it's probably about the same. But I think every player has their own kind of personal meter. It's almost like a drive gauge in Street Fighter, but it's in your actual brain where you get burnt out on shield approach mix-ups. And like the best Zetter burns know their opponent's meter. They know how many times do I have to be belligerent on or slightly in front of your shield before you panic and start either holding shield or just start rolling around, right? And then, of course, look, rolling around is a little bit stronger than it was pre-patch because it puts out the flame carpet, which is actually called flame puddle, but I hate that, so I'm calling it flame carpet. So that part's nice, but
you're like the
you get
people
caught
who
rolling
deny
around.
the fact that Absa Thunder is Thunder.
What are you talking about?
You're like the people that were on Twitter denying that Absa's like charged Thunder
Thunderline?
is called Thunder. It's actually just Thunder. Fun fact, from Rivals 1, its official name was Thunder.
Right.
Which pisses me off too, because I like Thunderline more. It is more baller.
But you know, the devs can call stuff all they want, and if anything, I call things the correct name the most often out of anybody on the mic, guaranteed.
You heard it here
100%.
first. Toddly enough, the most correct man to ever live.
That's exactly what I said. I'm glad. Thank you for translating that.
Yeah, I got you. Thunder, I hardly know her. God damn it, I'm out of here.
All right, there they go. You've zapped them off the screen. There's not even an Absa here.
Now we're in the dark, all right? No more Rapture. It's demon time.
Oh, God. I don't know if we can handle this one.
I wish I could change my ring light on my camera to red. That would be so sick right now.
That would certainly set a vibe. I'm on. hour 4 of my commentary night type of vibe.
Yin looks like he is frozen in a glacier. Thankfully, I got this sweater vest to keep me warm, you know? Where's the
Love
caveman? Hey, I'll be up here. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Gonna start wiling out on the comms.
I'm gonna let you hang for it too. I'm chilling.
True,
I'm chilling right here. I'm
gonna be like that guy in Ludwig's chat talking about lathering me up with peanut butter. That's gonna be living in my head rent free for like decades.
Yeah, better than your pantry. But we're getting into winners semis number 2, Corn Cycle versus Firalis. If you were tired of seeing Maple, too bad. She's back on the screen, but this time versing easily the most pain-inducing, both physically, mentally, and frankly, karmically, Lorena that there is to do it at the moment.
Yeah, no, look, Lorena has been taking some mad wins lately. Shout outs to Elkies winning the pit stop this past weekend. Cheesy Potato earlier tonight just was able to beat out like Solar Beam, was able to beat out Kevorkian and the likes, just losing to B-Bats. And now, of course, you have Corn Cycle here. Character's putting up some goddamn numbers.
I mean, obviously all the buffs have been extremely strong, but also just having time in the lab. And you know, in terms of being in the lab, like if any of you know, I imagine many of you are, but if any of you aren't in the Washington Rivals Discord, then you are missing out on incredible Lorena tech from Corn Cycle every day, just posting this incredible shenaniganery. I mean, as I say that, we're keeping it just about even here, both triple digits for both players at the ledge. What are we gonna do? We get off there, Firalis with the way in. Okay, we bet a little bit too hard on the turnaround mandibles, but we escape the shore. You can. Both players are getting a little bit antsy, no pun intended, but Corn Cycle gonna drop their stock first.
Yeah, looking mighty fine right here. Right now, Firalis trying to pull through for the Maple Gang, of course, dropping out to a little bit earlier to Sofilo. Mata try to fight out on the back end, down on that loser side. But Firalis is going to be fighting those claps right there as they drop that stock. 25% though, that's a little bit of work, but you got to get something more.
Yeah, at the corner is, I mean, you feel like you should be able to pressure Lorena so well in the corner, but Corn Cycle is just never scared. He is never scared to be there, especially on a stage like Dojo, where he's like, bro, I got a whole platform above me. Man, I got the ledge and the platform. I'm basically an advantage. Dude, but I think Firalis has been doing a great job at not letting Corn Cycle get back to center stage.
Yeah, no, it's just a tough fight out here. Almost going to grab it all, but nah. Instead, Firalis is just going to go ahead and disengage, and I can't blame him, all right? You got the lead. You got to be careful to hold on to that, because Corn Cycle, he's trying to blow up your stocks, all right? He's trying to get you. Are you going to let him? Uh-oh. Now it's a problem. See, you let him get you for a second. Thankfully, that chair going to go ahead and cop the brunt of that up B, and instead we're going to go ahead and see that forward air. Maybe take that stock? Yeah.
Bro, you doing like a Twista thing right now? Your delivery is like Twista right now. It's because you're standing up.
Yo, some of the people that post to give an opinion and never to get it, I want you to come to Gobble the Jibby and die. We can run it if you want. I don't think Firalis wants to run that right there. Went ahead and dropped the stock right out.
All right, one stock apiece. Dojo to start. It's a pretty volatile stage, and frankly, a great stage for Lorena, as we're seeing it right now. Corn Cycle coming through that advantage state, extending, hitting the yippee with the arms in the air and everything. The combo is still going, but the nairs don't catch. So Firalis has an opportunity to get something started here. However, the chair gets in the way. How about an up tilt? How about two? A back throw to the corner for you. Well, can we get off this platform tech chase? Yo, but we got to the ground a little bit too fast. Lorena looking for something cruel and unusual, but I suppose for Corn Cycle, this is just business, everyday stuff. Taking game number 1, winner semis.
That's crazy. I brought the Twista. You brought the Dr. Seuss of that.
Did I?
Yeah. You get.
What did I say?
What about one up tilt? What about two? Now to the corner for you.
Down to the corner for you.
Yeah.
With my hat on, the little floppy hat. Except I'm not a racist, so I guess I can't be Dr. Seuss. You gotta find someone else with children's book rhymes.
With children, it's pretty easy to come up with children's book rhymes.
Actually,
right?
you know, if I change the inflection, it could be like a Mike Shinoda line.
Oh, true. You got it.
He is so good at making like the simplest lines ever sound really cool. Like he's like not about dexterity, he's about impact, and I respect that.
That's real. You know what? That's where the core of it comes from. It's like Ether, the way the hook goes and everything. It's like it's got two different lines, but at the same time, but both of them are delivered so phenomenally. You know.
I think this is frankly dexterity versus impact, kind of what we're seeing on the stage right now. It's like if Viralis can just stop Corn Cycle from pressing buttons and doing stuff, it's actually been really successful. I'm really impressed to see this. I don't think I've seen Corn Cycle fight against a Maple in a while, so this has been really cool to see. But Corn Cycle evens it up here on Port. Of course, an excellent stage for Maple. I mean, we've been seeing Port counter picks all day.
Look, ultimately, this stage is nice for many a character, and it's playing out pretty well for the Maple. But that being said, you know what? I'm so scared anytime I see any stage against Lorena, because I think of the million different Lorenas, and I think of this shit, and I'm like, oh hell, it's Lorena again.
I love it. You were like, it's like a heat map of what will turn into an up air carry off kill. Dude, and it was getting really hot.
I just watched Cheesy Potatoes pick the stage 50 billion times against everyone and anyone, and it just worked. So to think that Tashi is gonna come here, or Fried Rallis, sorry, my bad, is gonna come here and try to fight Corn Cycle here, it makes me a little worried.
That is super fair. I mean, I think that this is just a scary place to be for both characters because of things like that. I mean, they both have such crazy errors, like horizontal speed in the air. It is really hard to get away from them, especially with these top plats. Oh, yo, the down chill, you kicked the weasel in the mouth? Bro, that's messed up. You trying to defend the dumpster or something? The heck?
Hey, you aren't getting a hold of those fruits in the background, all right? You better pay the proper fees to the grocers, otherwise you ain't taking the fruit. These are local businesses. Lorena is the hero of the people, and she is here to go ahead and show this raccoon what's up.
Bro, I'm so impressed. Corn Cycle moving so quick off of these top plats, but Viralis unfazed goes in for the grab. Raw grab, by the way, just running straight in, and unfortunately he's getting blown the heck up for it. Wow, that up air, I think, tried to split the difference between not holding all the way in. Maybe he went for the neutral DI. Couldn't really tell, but either way, not quite the right option to stay alive.
Yeah, that was not okay.
This is one of those sets, though, where the scoreboard's lying. Like, Viralis is putting up an excellent fight against, like, one of our best players. It's really impressive. I genuinely, like, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I have not seen Caleb really have to go up against a Maple, like, at this caliber in a while. It's really cool to see.
You know what? That is something that I have realized. The beauty of Rivals 2 is whenever people start sleeping on a character and you see all the other top players be like, oh, Maple's ass now, I'm gonna drop her. You all of a sudden, you start seeing more and more of like the Matas, the Firalises, you know, the Tashis come through and start really showing work with them. That being said, Corn Cycle doing the same for Lorena.
It's true. Yeah, Corn Cycle been out here in the ring. It's been very impressive to see. And so either way, like, whenever you're dedicated to your character, solving problems that either arise from patch notes or from just in general, like people learning how to deal with whatever your shenanigans are, it's really cool to see. And like for me, like that's the spirit of fighting games, and so is Heat Knuckle. So either way, we on the agenda right now.
Hey, you know what? I know Corn Cycle's got something on the agenda, but Viralis does not want to see it, all right? We got to snuff that out. Keep it away, because otherwise you're going to take 21. Oh, make that 25. Oh, we got an air. We're going to go ahead with the side B. No, we're going to miss it. It don't matter. We go ahead, get you in the corner, and Viralis getting that pummel break, unfortunately for them.
Man, I cannot believe that back air up strong connected. That's so upsetting.
It's
to
gross.
Start off that combo from Corn Cycle, but Viralis unfazed, battling, trying to hold onto the center stage. We got the mark on this Lorena. How long is that going to stay though with all these grabby moves? Couple of nairs. Can we get anything more? No. Good drift from Viralis to get out of there. Playing out of the corner. The dash attack lands. We can get something really strong, but no. Yo, Caleb was so ready for that freaking plat, like a slide off. That's so bonkers, dude.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to be ready for the weird shit. That way you can go ahead and snuff it out. Now, 114 to 89. We got Maple going ahead and throwing him back onto the other side. That's going to be gone. We got the tether. We got the forward air. You are out of here. Now, you got to go ahead and make up a little bit of ground. But if anybody's going to be able to do it, it is Corn Cycle. This man knows how to drop a stock or two in a second flat. There's one. Here comes number 2. Watch it.
Dude, Leaf Tasm is such a fast move. I just am like, bro, he can see between frames. It's a problem at the local. Every week he's like, well, I don't know. I think that there might be half a frame of lag on this monitor. I'm like, Caleb, you get the hell out of here. That's exactly what he's saying right now to this freaking Maple, man. Oh, wow. Caleb with the clean 3-0, but Viralis really made him work for it. And you love to see that. Maybe they'll be able to make a deep run in losers for the rest of this tournament, but that was sick. That was good stuff.
Look, if there are any specific players that we got to be able to or be keeping our eye on, it's always going to be Corn Cycle, Sophie. All right,
sure.
These two are monsters. Now, the question that enters my head and everything is Corn Cycle going to be able to go ahead and take Sophie to town? Sophie did really struggle at some points against Elkies, but a lot of that, it wasn't just the Lorena, it was also some of the Maple and everything. And so you got to be ready to go ahead and take that to terms against Corn Cycle. That's going to be a little bit later, though. First one that we're going to be getting here is Tashi Malkitty. Or no, Tashi Malkitty has already started. We are going to go ahead and get the winner of
Musha Firalis.
Musha won that? Okay.
Yeah. Well, it looks like.
Yes,
looks like 3-2 over Amada. So really must have been a super close set there. I mean, and that's a Rivals
scary.
classic too. Arcane Zetterburn. That's Twitter
What?
right now.
No.
We missed the Twitter fight. That's
Is
great.
Mata on Arcane now? I forgot.
I believe so. Wait,
I know Mata goes, but I know Mata has used Arcane. I just don't know if they are on Arcane right now or if it's the Maple.
They ran Arcane all bracket according to the stats.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, hey, maybe they saw how we hit the Maple cap for the day and wanted to do everybody a favor and bring out the Orca instead. However, dropping it on Forch 2-3 to Musha. So we're gonna see Musha on the stream here. That young Zetterburn coming on up, man. We got 2 of them. We got like what 3 characters today? Zetterburn, Maple, and then there's an Edalus and a Lorena. Is that literally it?
Atlas.
That's literally
you
it.
Said Arcane for Mata
is also
5 seconds ago. So that's crazy that you were talking about Mata's Arcane and immediately forgot them.
Well, and Arcane, right. Well, I just consider
five. We
to
got
be
5.
part of that same conversation, but it's still, I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, because it's Lorena, Maple, Zetter, Arcane, Edalus. So 5.
Yeah. 3 Zetters, 2 Maples.
Look.
Love to see it. All right.
This game is crazy, man.
We're getting into losers quarters. Viralis versus Musha. Turn off on Godai. I feel like I haven't seen Godai in a minute. That's weird, right? Maybe I just haven't been paying attention.
we literally had Godai 1 set ago. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Wasn't that the first stage that Viralis and Corn Cycle played on?
Maybe.
Am I crazy for that?
My stage memory is garbage. You're really good at remembering all the stages.
I try. There's something that you learn eventually is callback, man. But the stage is unimportant for callback. Don't learn that. That's useless.
What?
Unless
Pity,
it's for the set.
The longest pity flip of all time?
Pity flip is good. That's really good. Use pity flip. Don't use shine there though. You die for it. You die. Don't do that.
Big old downs trying to clean things up. Viralis with the momentum and the lead right now on these plat tech chases for Musha are not going super well. However, the fire line going to clip at the ledge, so we might have a little bit of an opportunity. Never mind, get caught by the back air. Everybody been sleeping on this Maple back air for forever. Ever since Plup was like, hey, by the way, have you seen Maple back air? And everybody was like, nope.
It's good.
Haven't seen it, still won't press it, not interested. Yo, the tech, and then the Shoryuken to reply. Ooh, yo, that would have been a pitiable flip. That would have been real rough if Musha had died there. However, is still getting comboed into the volcano about it right now. And take a little bit of breather on the Heaven platform. We gotta set our brain right a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit careful with how you're playing around that dash attack. You got to be ready to go ahead and DI out. Otherwise, you're going to be taking those up Bs. Now, at this point, immediately jumped into that blast zone. That's going to be over. Yeah, and I like Musha having the recognition, saying, you know what? I'm done with I'm done with game 1. Let's go game 2. The ouch for Musha.
Bro, I love emotes in this game. I also shout out to Natty Solo in the chat, going 2-1 with hitting bracket.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, chat, this is why you want me bullying you, because I'll keep it private to the chat. The minute Todd gets involved, he is putting you on blast.
We all on blast, man. This is a live production. Kumi, who was here earlier, I was hoping to see them in losers, make the losers run. Put me on blast the other day. I was playing their Lorena, got turned into soup. It was rough.
Get good. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Hey, I had a great time. It was actually a really fun match. Oh, Musha taking the lead already, though. Not deterred by that young 3-0 in game number 1. Firalis looking for an opportunity to battle back out of the corner. This is, of course, an excellent stage for Zetterburn. Huge platforms, tons of space to stay alive and not get edge guarded, because those platforms will come out and pick them up, you know? Mom's picking you up from school, brought a snack and everything.
On top of that, you know what? You got your father, the Lord above that ceiling blast zone, coming way closer to you, saying, hey, I'm here to answer some prayers for you Zetter players. Get those upstrongs in.
Yeah, could you imagine if his upstrong had like prayer hands at the end?
Dude, give Zetterburn a prayer emote. That's I pray to God that I get this edge guard.
But it would be like as a taunt, it would be the one where like you you crouch down and do it. That would be, dude, so his brand.
you would be catching Recupid, hitting the prayer hands into 100%. Going for down B so much.
100%.
Please, okay. For the love of God, let me get the kill.
Oh my gosh. All right, Musha in a bit of trouble now after having a nice clean lead to start things off. Firalis with the pressure in the corner, that down strong sending out. We make it to the ledge, but we don't believe. So Musha makes it back, gets a clean little grab. Oh! Yo, that was so filthy. Fuck? That was
what the fuck was that?
Filth. That's what it was. It was filth. It was absolute sludge. It was garbage, trash, nastiness, and Firalis got her back, so no biggie, no concerns for this Maple. However, Musha still kind of feeling it right now, off to a solid % lead.
All right, Musha, I see you. I wasn't familiar with that game. That being said, Firalis don't want none of that ish right now. We got the nair, we got the up tilt. We are putting you in the pocket. We're trying to keep you there. But you know what? Musha fights back, keeps a little bit of evasiveness going, gets caught up, swinging a little bit too hard. Now you might be dying here. The back air, we talked about it earlier. The whiff on the forward air don't matter. We're still keeping you pinned.
Wow. It was so impressive. I think the low percents, Firalis just realized that they can short hop or full hop and throw out quick aerials. Musha kind of got caught up in a bit of a blender there. You know, we go into the downtown, uptown, hitting the elevator and then dropping it to the floor. But Firalis not able to get that stock just yet. Up tilt almost killing. Hello? You know, the up air, we got that hold down, just like the emote says, but doesn't hold the ledge. Firalis comes at her, but Musha not afraid with these upward attacks. Doesn't matter. Firalis cleans it up. It's another one on the board.
Pastor Zetterburn skin for whomever the fire god is in Aether Lamau, just for the prayer. Amen, brother.
Man,
amen.
That was a really impressive. I think Musha had so much momentum, was clearly feeling themselves. But Firalis, like the beginning of that final stock was just like, I'm gonna just start swinging, and Musha got caught by a couple too many stray hits, and it just kind of like, you know, lost their flame. Like it's a little sad baby kindling, you know. And Firalis was like, bro, I'm feeling strong. So that being said, going back to this stage, Armada flagship makes sense, but
yeah,
we gotta see something a little. We gotta hold on to that momentum this time.
Look, they were doing a pretty good job, so I'm here for it. We're seeing the nairs, the up tilts, and everything, though. Right now, Firalis is finding plenty of ways to go ahead and dog walk the opponent right here. Musha taking mad damage, 102 to that 50. This is a problem. You got to go ahead and get something going early, because we've seen how Firalis does it at the ledge.
Yeah, the ledge game has been really, really strong. And at the early percents, in particular, like on this game, was just catching Musha being unwilling to either roll or wave dash back out of shield. Like, was just catching her jumping or going for buttons and things like that. Was Firel is clearly a very heads-up player. It's cool to see. Okay, but Musha, again, undeterred. Like, this person is ready to play this damn game. That cannonball mix-up. Yo, remember when they said Rano's not allowed to do that?
Hey, you know
Anyways,
what?
Zetters
Zetters doesn't have a disjoint.
But he died, so
okay?
it's fine.
Calm down.
So
Zetterburn doesn't have that big of a disjoint on it. You can calm down.
Yeah, but darts can't kill. Anyway, Firehouse
It don't
at
matter!
166,
Darts are
so
crazy,
maybe Zetterburn
bro!
can't kill either. Okay, no, we got the kill. There it is. Musha evening things up, but definitely has been on the back foot for all of this whole set. Needs to find some of that heat that we had towards the middle of game number 2.
Ooh, pressure with the down air right there, trying to go ahead and really cop that shield. Now we're getting a little bit of a walk here, but you know what? Don't matter. Moose are going to take some damage here as Firalis right on top of it, getting this eye and all.
Yeah, these F-tilts. Firalis is like, you want to attack me, and I'm just gonna punch you in the face about it. Like, I'm just gonna keep hitting you in the face until Musha can find a way around it. That whiffed up strong could spell a bit of disaster. Yeah, the up tilt, but we don't get the sweet spot of the uppercut. Doesn't matter. Down strong comes through to clean things up. Last stock for Musha.
Good fireball into the shine and everything. Now though, Musha being put into the corner. Firalis just keeping this going. I love the tech chases and all. This is looking so good from Firalis. We get the fair. No double up. We might have went ahead and yep, we sacrificed the stock. But you know what? 84 is a lot, but you gotta be careful now because Zetter can blow you up.
It's very, very true. The upwards fire line, though, might be out of
never
resources here. Yep, never mind. Got caught slipping. Firalis, undeterred, dropping down into the losers and said, nah, bro, I belong at the top of the bracket. Love to see it.
Look, Firalis is alive tonight, all right? Firalis has been coming through. That was tough, man. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. Look, man, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Firalis just kind of on that tear tonight.
I love this. I literally do not. Does anybody claim Firalis? Do we know who this person is? I've never heard of them before.
Firalis is a Maple player. You didn't know?
Can we go back to Spikefire being my co-commentator, or no? Is that? Did we already lose that opportunity, Lyra?
You lost that opportunity.
Damn.
You invited me on. It's too late.
Damn, I didn't invite you for shit. Actually, I did. I was like,
you
yeah,
did.
let's get you in on
literally did. You literally
I
did.
got caught. No.
Look, here's the thing. All right. You have to invite the vampire into your house,
is a
or they
Maple
won't.
player.
The vampire won't come in unless you invite them in. But once they're invited, I'm here to stay. All right. I'm kicking my feet up on the couch. I'm getting the remote, and I'm vibing. That just kind of is what it is.
You don't have a vampire vibe to me.
Why?
I mean, I feel like most category, you move too quick. Yeah, you seem to enjoy.
Vampires have super speed. You know this, right?
Yeah, but that's not in their presentation. You know what I mean? Being able to be super fast and your sort of energy being quick, it's not the same. You know? It's I mean, look, I'll accept that you could be
sorry.
You can
go ahead and present in a different manner.
There we go. See, now I believe that you're a vampire.
Spikefire coming in to save you. Here, hold up. I'll be right back. Let me. No, Spikefire, you hold it down. I'm gonna switch out the fit real fast. You know, I gotta get in the vampire fit. Hold it down for a second.
Are you being for real right now? I can't see what is he really going and getting a vampire outfit right now? Oh my god. Did he? Oh my god, what is happening on a Monday, no less? This is winners finals, Sofilo versus Corn Cycle, and one of my co-casters is currently becoming a vampire, and my other one is the TO. Okay. All right, I have to ignore Spikefire since you guys can't hear him. All right, so while Yin comes back from the closet, the Geibel Girl versus Sphinx of Black Quartz is happening here in real time. This is a bit of a grudge match, I think, at this point. Hop on regular winners, Corncycle versus Sofilo, and Corncycle got a really solid victory on top of Sofilo, which I think had not happened in a long time, maybe even at all. So it's been cool to see Corncycle with the win, but now Sophie got something to prove. So down a stock. What can we get off this down air? 2 fairs. It still works, folks. Don't let the patch notes convince you that this character has ever been nerfed. 2 big booms. Very, very powerful. All right. We're getting a bit of a mix at the ledge here. Terra is on deck. Corncycle
All right, I'm
makes it
back. Also, Todd, what the hell, man?
What'd I do?
We'll wait for Kyler to come back from the closet. Bitch, I ain't never going back in the closet, all right? We're out and flagrantly queer.
I literally set that up so that you could have this entrance. So you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Are you literally
you're
just like a vampire right now?
I'm putting on a more fancy fit. Like I'm tying a tie. I'm in a button up. I have my suit coat to the side of me.
Do you have like an ascot or something?
No. I'm doing a tie. I'm not doing an ascot.
Okay, that's fair. It's a modern vampire, so I get it.
Yeah,
No, Spikefire is just talking to
all,
himself in the Discord call while Corncycle does heinous things to this Zetterburn at the corner right now.
It's pretty funny. Oh, I am actually in here now. That's really funny.
Well, get him out of here. The other commentators.
Wow,
all right,
Todd begged for Spikefire and just immediately get the fuck out. I hate this bitch. That's crazy. Bro, Todd trying to toss him out just like how Sophie got tossed out by Corncycle. God damn.
Absolutely. Look, listen, sometimes, like when you're watching like like wrestling matches, it looks like it's just the one player versus the other player, but it's not. Someone's in the crowd, the referee got paid off, there's someone in the parking lot coming to like break their car with a tire iron. Like, it's never just about who's on the screen.
Not at all. You gotta be so aware.
We about to get these
Sophie, hold on a little bit
right
longer.
now.
I'm not quite done with the fit. God damn it.
Corncycle stocks. I was about to say I saw. It was like you were freaking out the other game. It was the Nairs. The Nairs were coming through, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
I'm not done with the fit yet, chat. The fit's almost there.
Yin is in progress, just as we all are, frankly. We're all on the journey.
I gotta put the hair up in the ponytail, add the vampire glasses,
I love it. All right, game number 2. Port Sofilo, her favorite counter pick. But as we have seen many times, both from Corncycle and other, Lorena, big fan of this stage. Okay, there we go. With that fast fall, Sophie was ready to get out of that up air jail because that would have been 100% dead.
Yeah, that's a little tough right there. You got to be very careful against Corncycle. Speaking of, we're going to go ahead and put some pressure on here, the chair and everything, so we can go ahead and slingshot across the stage. Now though, locked to the core. What are you laughing at, huh? What you laughing at?
It's just like, I wish we had a picture-in-picture of you like putting on an outfit right now while you're trying to do commentary, like glancing back at the screen.
Hey, I was on top of it. That was a fire comp.
Solid.
If there's
no,
any
we dropped that chair comp. No!
Oh, no.
Dude, that was going to be so offensive, but instead you died.
Also, I'm going to take off the headset for a second while I put my hair up in the ponytail. Hold it down again, Todd.
Caleb is just throwing the mandibles out. Homie is hungry, just out here fiending for a bite. There it is. Like, what is that, number 6? None of those connected. Heat Knuckle does, though. So, Caleb, not out of it just yet at 53%. We are about to play in the corner and on this platform. We do not want to get caught by any of that terrifying Sophie pressure, but never mind. Here comes the shine. There's the Plat Tech Chase. Plenty of percent adding up, and we're on fire and everything. There we go. Couple of fairs. Just a one down air. Yo, drops like a rock, a cinder block, if you would. Doesn't go for the fair there. That would have been so awesome, but we might be able to get the kill anyway at the ledge. All right, we're out of resources and we're out of time. Corncycle drops game 2. after some shenanigans, but Sophie puts on a show on that last stock to be like, nah. You might have SD'd, but I was winning that one.
All right, there you go, Todd. There's the fit. There's the fit right there. By the way, something that's a little bit harder to tell because the cam is kind of small. I have what's called a Trinity knot instead of your regular Windsor because I forgot how to do a Windsor in the split second. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going for the Trinity. We're going fancier.
Trinity sounds more vampiric anyway.
Yin during any other set, I sleep. Yin during Corn Cycle Sophie, real shit. Puts that shit on. Exactly. I'm here for it. All right?
Ooh.
We are fucking here for it. We are on that harbor stage right now and already off to a great start. The Nair's doing mad work. You know what? This might be typically the Zetter stage, but Corn Cycle gonna go ahead and take advantage.
Yeah, there's so many shenanigans that Lorena can get up to, and of course, if there is a Lorena doing shenanigans, it is Corn Cycle. But Sophie, like as you already pointed out, her win condition is very large font, bold and underlined, all caps. Like she knows what she wants, how to get it, and there's a lot of ways to do it. So Corn Cycle not gonna have an easy path here, regardless of it being his counter pick.
Yeah, but you know what? Still, this is if it's your counter pick, let's take full advantage. We got the recovery route. Sophie, though, she's got those shine spikes all day long. Now, 89%, you got to go ahead and get this kill nice and quick. Come on, Tom. What is it going to be? What are we going to do?
I don't know. Frankly, Lorena and Corn Cycle are so unpredictable. I'm always just like, he's gonna do that. Like, you're just like, what's he gonna do? It's like, if it's not up air, it's like, I don't freaking know. It could be 6 moves. It could be 1. Either way, Sophilo's done. No more Dr. Seuss bars for everybody today. Not sure what got into me, but that's Monday for you. You just you don't know which.
Seuss bars go far, and as you see, we're catching a couple of scars from Sophie's claws as we continue to thaw
That's a
this
slant
ice
rhyme.
with fire. What?
Claws. No, don't mind me.
Hey, it was a slight rhyme, but I also brought it back with thawing the ice with the fire.
I like that. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, we're back on stage though. So 2 stocks apiece here, and these rope rushes are coming out. Yo, I swear, Corn Cycle is one of those people who's like, you're like, bro, rope rush is super slow, very reactable, super punishable, but homie never gets hit.
It just works.
His rope rush like hit rate is through the freaking roof, or
Dude,
through the ring.
God damn it.
Yo! What
Jesus.
a grab. I cannot believe that, dude. Corn Cycle's
She's
done a really good
straight out
job
of the ring.
Again, I'm telling you, these rope rushes are so brutal. I mean, we've been talking about that a little bit, right? The rock back, as you look at that, doesn't even pull the chair, like doesn't even need, or like, you know, to actually have the chair in his hands. But Corn Cycle gets caught anyway. So game number 3, the swing game here. Who is going to take this one? Corn Cycle with a smidge of a lead.
It's that rubber band game. Winner goes ahead and guarantees their pick a stage. If we go to game number 5, this can be extremely important, especially in a game that has such volatile stages for some matchups. Right now, though, Corn Cycle making sure to go ahead and utilize his counter pick to the fullest right now, 62%. But now it's Sophie's turn. We got the forward air. We're putting you far off stage. Looking for a little bit of a pickup on that side. We didn't find it, but you know what? Don't matter. We are back in Nooch.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that soft nair traded with F-tilt there kind of put a big stopper on Sophie's pressure. Unfortunately, the Fire Slam, we do actually finish that one. This could be death here. I think we're going to live for a little while. Fire Slams the hell out of that chair. Says, bro, I don't need no furniture. Coming down. Where's the fire line going? But the parry, we missed that. This could be a brutal reversal, Yin.
Ooh, looking for the damage, didn't find it. Oh my god, almost got grabbed for her trouble. Instead, now she's back in the driver's seat, gets the grab, gets the up throw, the fair, the dare. We are sealing it up right here in game number 3.
Wow, that is impressive. Literally missed one opportunity, and Sophie just took that advantage as far as it could possibly go. I know, man, that is the kind of thing you end up seeing birds cycling around your head after that one. That is a stunner. So where are we gonna go? That was our counter pick, but no, Caleb does not want to go back to the same place. Takes it to Tempest instead for game number 4.
I like this. You know what? You get rid of that top blast zone, make it a little bit harder for Sophie to get some of those early kills off the top. On the other side of things, you also make it a little bit smaller, make it harder for Sophie to run away and escape some of your pressure, especially that side B, all right? That thing is a brutal move. If Corn Cycle can get a hold of you, he is going to go ahead and do some damage with it.
Yeah, I mean, as like I was talking about earlier, his hit rate I think was literally like above 70 or 80%, and certainly even if he missed, he wasn't punished. Just crazy. But wow, we misspaced the dash attack on the way down there, so Sophie able to kind of hide in the little cubby hole there and hold on to this advantage and in fact steal the stock off that edge guard. So Caleb battling from behind here, but yo, that is a dead Zetterburn off the parry. Hits a second parry. You gotta call that a modified taunt, Yin.
That is a modified taunt if I've ever seen one. Look, it is something that is showing dominance, and that's all we care for. That right there, too. Look, I know what you're going to do. I know you're going to go ahead and hit that parry. Guess what? Bitch, I got you with the side B. Now, though, Sophie showing we got a little bit of action.
There it is, the punish.
We punish you. We stop it.
Finally. I mean, again, these rope rushes have been so free. Okay, there's, speaking of free, F Strong covers the whole platform. Takes him all the way to the corner. Does Caleb, can he make it out? Yes, he can, because we didn't quite have the timing there, and Lorena Nanigans come through. Why does the dash attack kill like that? It's so brutal.
Might have missed on stock 1, but we got it ready for stock 2. Jesus Christ, he's trying to kidnap her. That's egregious, bro. Calm it down. Calm it down. Oh, he ain't done. He ain't done. No.
Okay, so Philo has the tech timing, though. All the top players are just going to have to learn this tech timing. Sophie demonstrating that she has put in the work. Speaking of, we are final stock. This is potential winners finals stock for Caleb. He has to lock in and find a way in, but that huge double jump full hop gave a lot of opportunity and stage to Sophie, and she is using it nair off the ledge. However, a dash attack challenge from Caleb to get at least a little bit of percent. Finally, an advantage situation for him, Yin, getting something started.
Getting something started, all right. That up air right there. Sophie DIing hard out. Looked for a second that she might just go ahead and drop the stock, but no. We are still living the fire line. Goes ahead and gets on through the forward air. Give him the claws. Show him what the Salam been doing with them.
Ooh, yeah. You got those little, oh my God. That killed. On Tempest.
Yeah.
That killed on Tempest. That is impressive. I was like gonna start a really quick bit there while she was on the way down, because I was like, surely she's not gonna die. But no, I guess died. maybe the DI, I don't know, was that full out on the DI? Maybe not full out, or maybe it was, and Lorena's up strong is just freaking strong, bro. Ooh.
Hey, shout outs to Cutlass for reminding me about this bit. Todd, I gotta tell you something. Something I found out while prepping for my flights to LA this past weekend, okay? Because I need food and I'm poor. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to bring food with me on the flight. I need to know what I could bring through TSA. Turns out you could bring a live fucking lobster through the TSA. Can't bring butter though, all right? So how are you gonna eat the fucking lobster, man? It's a problem.
That's really a problem. Here's a problem. Look at these nairs. These nairs are a problem. Trevor, have you seen these nairs? Did you create these nairs? What's wrong with you? Actually, well, I suppose the original developer of this character might have done that. Oh, and you're dead. Yep, corn cycled. Classic.
Yep. He's cycling the corn.
He always is. It is very Age of Empires out here, crop rotation. However, this is, of course, game number 5. So Sophie not going to be able to let these go. Instead, it's going to have to challenge. Here it is. Those fair. We don't get the sweet spot. Some very floppy, weird DI from Caleb. Keeps him alive, but not for long. The IV gets pulled and homie flatlines. 2 stocks apiece for both of our players.
Huge comeback right there from Sophie on what could have been the last game winner side for her. Gets the up strong, gets the up air, wasn't empowered, just barely a little too slow on the trigger. Now we go ahead, we are doing our own damage. I love this. Both these players playing like there ain't no neutral, there is only advantage. It's just a matter of who's.
I mean, for rivals, like, that's what the dream is, right? That is the Aetherian dream. And speaking of, you might as well call that combo, because that fair was so nasty. 99%, but the chair is unbothered. So, of course, Caleb gets to make it back. Sophie stays really locked in center stage. This is how she brought it back on that previous stock, right? There it is, the parry on the chair pull. 0%, 1 stock apiece yet again. Darkness is falling, but I think both of these players are hella illuminated right now.
Yeah, this is going mad crazy, the gem in the background, because you know what? There's a lot of power going through both these players. We got the down tilt, we got the up air, the fair. We are dishing out some damage right here if you're a Corn Cycle fan.
Wow, I cannot believe that Caleb had enough frames to get out of that down strong. It did not matter. You're eating 62 up airs is the thing. But the landing off of the Ferris flip into the karate chop gives him a little bit of space and center stage. Drop down fireball. Sophie steals an opportunity yet again. What? Do we just die to the fireball there?
Goddamn, all right.
Wow, Sophie takes it 3-2. That was bonkers. Not what I was expecting to be the end of that stage. Whoa.
All right, so.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? Time to break out. Not popcorn, because popcorn is lame. We're breaking out the caramel popcorn.
Wow. All right.
Having ourselves a good movie here.
I mean, definitely. The show was put on. Extremely impressive from Sophie. Both times that she was down a stock to lock in and create a scramble that Corncycle didn't want to play. Because normally he's a very scrambled guy. My guy is breakfast, all 3 meals a day type of dude. You know what I'm talking about? But those scrambles were going so Sophie favored. Towards the end, she just would not let the mental break. She would just stay so locked in and kept that pressure up, got him in weird situations, and boom.
By the way, if somebody would do us a favor, as well as the rivals team a favor real fast, if you got a little bit of time, go to the second stock of that game number 5. This is a glitch that I've started noticing a little bit today, watching both Cheesy and Corncycle. I don't know what's happening, but it's causing the chair visual, the chair UI, to show that it's not available or that it is available when the chair is not actually there. So somebody go pick up that clip. That way we could send that in, see what happened there. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I will take your word for it. There's so many crazy things happening whenever these two go head to head. It is bonkers. But speaking of head to head and our incredible players, please check out the Matcherino, !Matcherino in the chat. I just did it for you. You don't have to type or anything. Just click that link. If you are chill with it, you can sign in, claim a free coupon code. 25 cents goes to the pot, and that will be split amongst our players. Of course, if you're feeling generous, feel free to donate. Let them know that you are appreciating the show. I swear, what is happening with these two-piece bars? But they're so weak, dude. I don't know, man. So I think it's because I'm getting old, Ian. I think that's why.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Side note, something little fun fact, chat. If you have multiple emails, like you have your own junk mail account like I do, you can claim 2 codes like I just did and give 50 cents to our pot here. That's free money for them, baby.
Love it. You know,
if you have a work email, use the work email too.
Yeah. It's really funny. I don't know why that's funny. I just it's just like kind of like signing in to get like a quarter with like, you know, your pajamas on, and then signing in to get a quarter with like a suit on. It's just like, this is my work quarter.
I'm curious because they have Supercell and like Twitch on here. Does like the Supercell account count as a different account from the actual like email that's attached to the Supercell account? Does the Facebook count as a different account? I'm gonna see if I can just claim all the codes with all my billions of accounts right now.
Well, so far, it looks like Malkitty wants some of that Matcherino. Homie has been playing super hot. I have not seen his Edalus or their Edalus in a quick minute. It's been really awesome to see them make it this far in bracket again. Viralis, who went on a tear earlier, on a bit of a back foot right now, finally cleaned up that first stock, but is still down a whole nother. And this is Dojo, which is a terrifying place to be down against Edalus.
I think it worked. I think it worked, and now I'm just authorizing a bunch of different accounts to contribute codes. No, the Twitter doesn't work. The Twitter is connected to the email. Chat, we're figuring it out live.
Amazing. Man, Viralis is going to have some figuring to do themselves after that game 1. Malkitty was like, I don't think you know how to fight Edalus. And who does? Frankly.
Here's the thing. Viralis actually does know how to fight this, by the way. Because this is a rerun of Winner's Quarters. So Malkitty, a little pissed off at losing, I believe, and trying to go ahead and find it this time.
Ah,
it was
I
3-2.
see. Oh, that was a 3-2. Okay, so it was close.
Yeah.
All right, so homie was in the VOD. Just looking at the numbers, looking at the data. See if Viralis has adaptations to show as well. Rockwall,
I need to
an
put my
excellent.
caramel popcorn away. I'm eating too much. I'm snacking and just enjoying your comms as you watch this beautiful set.
I will take it. I wish well, actually, no, I'm not in the mood for popcorn right now, but I do normally love popcorn.
This isn't
what
even
I am in the
popcorn.
mood for
it's
is
caramel
this.
popcorn, so I don't have to worry about the like weird fucking kernel shit.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll take puffed starches in many varieties. Yo, that Nair. I think the hailstorm is gonna do it here. We got no marker, anything. Yup. The dead Maple. Malkitty is looking indomitable. I gotta go back and check that winner's quarters set because Viralis must have been doing something crazy.
Something about it. Malkitty's starting to figure it out and everything. You know what? It's maybe all those maples that had to be fought. Malkitty's been learning.
That's true. There has been a lot of Maple footage and Maple experience, and we whip in at the ledge.
Malkitty did just fight Tashi, won 3-0, and is now on the tail of another 3-0 here against Viralis. So maybe that's just what we needed.
That's a good point. And Tashi no slouch, so that's a pretty impressive win. Okay, we just low key, just jumping on back, just be like, let me just get back to stage for free. Anyway, hey, look, sometimes up strong works, especially against fast fallers. Oopsies, Viralis down another stock here in a better situation than before, but is already getting comboed off the heaven platform. Malkitty just been putting on a clinic.
Yeah, no, Malkitty looking so clean. I love that. Just dash away, get the back air and everything. Not turtling quite at the right time there. You're gonna catch a lot of damage for it. That's the thing. If you are not floor hug teching the dash attack or shielding the dash attack, you're in for a world of hurt.
It's true. It is sort of it's like a do everything button that has a lot of counterplay, which is what you want in a do everything button video game. Thank you for doing that. Good job.
It's high reward, but it's got a lot of risk to it, and so you have to be aware of how to use it. Unfortunately, we have Malkitty, who is very aware of how to use Edelus.
Dude, homie's got the Zoids fit on and everything, like feeling very empowered by the early aughts right now. And frankly, that's just me every day. So I'm resonating with this gameplay. Malkitty, I mean, look, I just miss Edelus. I feel like he had a moment and then he fell off a little bit, and there's kind of like a handful of people keeping him cold, I guess.
We are scooping right now, by the way.
Yo, homie dropped all his chains. It's like, this is mine. You can't have it. I need to pick all of it up. It's
up tilt, bitch.
I gotta pay for arcade machines.
The indomitable, abominable snowman coming through right now.
Oh yeah, we need a snowy Edelus.
Like a Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti style Edelus would go hard.
It would. Then I would have to play him.
Crag is Bigfoot.
Oh, Crag's already got a snowman.
No. I'm thinking monsters, because we're not going like the abominable snowman is.
We're talking about cryptids, right? Gotcha.
Yeah. So like, because we do have Frankenstein Edelus, which is raw.
This is
but
true.
like the abominable snowman right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not a cryptid, that's true, but it is a horror monster, you know.
It's true. Okay, at the ledge, Viralis finally has a lead, by the way, is up a stock here at the beginning of Firecap. Yo, we sitting on him? Get him to Halo %. Let's see if, nope, not a Covenant's not going to save you, dog.
Oh my God.
Are we making it back? Nope, see ya.
Okay, something important that I want to note.
Yeah.
Because I was getting curious, the way that Viralis is starting to play up and everything, I'm like, wait, hold up. What happened in that best of 5 set, you know, that game 5? It was a reverse 3-0 on Viralis's part. There might, look, you got to be a little bit careful here, because if you drop this third game, I'm not going to lie, if I'm Malkitty, I'm starting to second guess, like, hold up. Could this be a reverse 3-0 again?
That would be pretty brutal. It doesn't seem like Malkitty's too nervous right now. Up tilts are going to catch, though. How many of those can we get? Just 3. The back air, plat tech chase, get a little bit more %, but not really great positioning. In fact, Malkitty sort of made out like a bandit there. Get frozen in ice. The polar pound follow-up. 2 polar pounds in one combo is freaking bonkers for the record.
Yeah,
It's not exactly what that move is for, but that is exactly what Dacus is for. We even got the armor on deck and everything. Yo, he armored up and then sat on top plat in shield. Was like, I am the most unfuckwittable I ever could possibly be.
I will not let you break my Optimus Prime armor, alright?
Oh, not
I mean,
that it
my legally
matters.
distinct armor.
Of course, this is Zoids. Don't worry about it. Okay, up air. Yeah, look, this. I mean, this is why Maples go to this stage. You're gonna eat so many up airs, even with the sort of graduating DI changes that they added a little bit ago.
Oh, God.
The up air with the scoop. Okay, goes for a second scoop. We could be in a tough spot right now. Viralis has shown that they can hang on in those situations, but instead the percent is adding for Maokitty at the ledge. Playing very aggressive, getting a lot of percent and a lot of positioning. Yo, the dash attack into the big fist. Doesn't quite connect just yet. Leaf taps him to stay safe. Up air, you don't get it turned around though, so Viralis has another chance at life here.
Ooh, the back air, go ahead and give him the kicks. Try to go ahead and shine him and all, but you know what? Edalus ain't gonna be able to go ahead and break through like that. We got the up strong, that's gonna do it.
Wow.
No reverse 3-0 today.
Not even you just get regular O, just 3-0, just in the
Dirty
one
30.
direction. Wow, bro, those dash stack up strongs. Maybe I was saying like a move.
That's
Edalus
taught
up
on his
strong.
birthday right there. Dirty 30, baby.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Edalus up strong, famously a move that doesn't always connect. Maokitty on deck with the percents, like was just using that move at percents where, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I know this, but ostensibly considering the hit rate was 100%, homie knew that it was gonna connect. And frankly, you love to see that from our top players. Like, if you know your percents, God knows I don't, then you can get a lot done in this game without having to fish for stuff, So good shit to Maokitty to put that on display. Homie's on a run right now.
Learn your percents. All right, chat, that's the lesson today.
Sure. Yeah. One day.
One day.
Learn your percents and then also remember the entire spread of hit stun gravity in which characters just get to
That's
leave
pretty easy. You
combos
could do
for
it.
no reason. Yeah, right. Just assume you can't combo Fleet or Absent to move on.
Also, I just totally remembered we have Rivals Play Network now. Shout outs to the team for working on that and everything.
What?
Do you not know about Rivals Play Network?
No, please tell me.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna do a little bit of informing. I know this isn't technically directly linked to the Hop On, but this is a community resource that recently got launched.
Oh, I did hear about this.
Zeke was one of the big proprietors of this resource and everything. This is a calendar for all events, local, online, and everything. So, hey, I beg you guys, go to your local events, especially because ultimately oh yeah, shout outs to Torna as well, of course. Fucking goddamn great work on this shit. This is one of those things where, like, yes, the online vibe is amazing and it's so cool that we have stuff like this, but having your locals and everything, that is what builds the scene, that is what pushes it forward and what brings you bigger, larger majors and the like. So please go support and everything. I just remember that because, like, I'm totally, like, in my head I'm like, what do I have to, I'm literally on the mic right now, I'm like, what do I still need to do? Because I've done like 5 hours of casting today, so I have not done the laundry I needed to. And I'm like, oh wait, I have this event that I'm running. So if you live in Utah, pull up to Paragon this Thursday.
Bro, that's rough. You haven't done the laundry. You wore like 17 shirts though.
Oh no, I have the laundry. It's all clean. I haven't pulled it. Let's
Okay.
clarify.
I'm about to say,
Be clean.
damn, bro, you went through your whole closet already.
This is so true. I've used up the closet.
Look at these two scam characters scamming each other back and forth. We were talking about Rivals Play Network, but of course this is our losers final set, Corn Cycle versus Maokitty, after a dominant 3-0 out of Maokitty and a close 3-2 loss in winners finals for Caleb. Now we are on Jules Vale, and these are two characters who kill each other for based off of anything.
Yeah, no, this is where it starts getting tough, you know? You gotta fight off against the heavy killers. And both of them just having the exact weaknesses that the opponent wants to play with.
Absolutely. Really great movement from Malkitty to get out of the shenaniganery down there. Not quite a checkmate, just a young check. Instead, we have to find a new opportunity out there. Of course, getting parry on Hailstorm just doesn't do anything to this bear. He loves it. He's like, yes, parry me. It's fine. I'll just get to the ledge anyway. Bonkers. Okay, so Corn Cycle needs something to get rid of this freaking stock, but Malkitty has been doing such a good job at just getting these percents as best as he can.
Yeah, it's looking mad tough right now. 121 though. Gotta find this kill and fast. Corn Cycle struggling to do so as Malkitty pushing you off stage, trying to go ahead and lock you in. But you know what? Corn Cycle breaking free immediately and now got you in the corner. The dash attack not quite gonna do it, but you know what? We run it right back and get it this time.
Yeah, it's such a tough move to deal with, especially for Edelus. Like, if you just miss any of those techs, especially at that percent, you're just gonna lose that dang stock. But of course, that is the world that we live in for these big honking heavy characters, just getting donked on the head by the elbow. It is really rough, but the slide off for Corn Cycle, homie staying real safe. Gets red though on the roll in, popped up off the frozen fling. We don't really get too much off of it. However, we're holding on to this advantage state. There's the up air. We got the chair, so Corn Cycle gonna live a little bit. Hailstorm interrupts things. We don't get out of hit stun in time to get the chair back, but we just grab the bear instead. You can ride that all the way up to the blast zone. I think up air might do it here. There's the polarizer. Damn. He's still alive though.
Bro, I thought for sure you were gone, but you know what? Malkitty got another shot at this. Love that positioning with the Hailstorm. Not going to be able to go ahead and proc that parry, which means we are back to neutral. We got the back air and sending the opposite way means that Corn Cycle dropping that game.
What? I swear, it's so like, it's, you know, I think you and I have talked about this. Where Sajam has like the will it kill. I think Rivals needs the was it intentional.
For like reverse hits.
Some of these reverse hits that like are incredible DI mixes if there was any world in which you did them on purpose. I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm saying, did they? I don't know. We'll find out.
Question.
Game number 2 going to Tempest Peak. Less stage horizontally, but maybe a little bit more vertically.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. I do like the fact that we get to go ahead and keep the scrap going. These platforms are also really good for snuffing out Hailstorm. And on top of that, they're kind of the perfect option for Corn Cycle to go ahead and extend combos off of. Right now, though, it's not going so hot. Getting a little aggressive off stage and might just pay the price for it. Instead, we do escape.
Yeah, I had to, not had to, but might have been safer playing a little bit more boring, but it's Caleb, so of course that's not going to happen. Perfect tech there to stay alive. However, the polarizer doesn't connect, so Edelus holds on to that center stage. Malkitty pushing all the way off now with the Hailstorm. I think Chair is, Chair was ready, but we were too close to that blast zone. That is a bit of a curse component of Tempest Peak, is that blast zone is a little more shallow than it might seem.
Kind of a tough spot to be in here. 95%. God, like Corn Cycle's just really struggling to find these kills where, you know what, Malkitty ain't, and that could be a big detriment going forward.
True. Ooh, Mandibles don't connect there off the down tilt, but they do the third time. We got that dead bear with the Busby slam. So we're 2 stocks apiece. Okay, what we got in center stage. Edelus looking for something. Malkitty finally gets that grab. Here comes the classic 1-2-1-2. Yo, perfect space in there to get that back air and continue the punish situation. But Caleb sneaks their way past and gets advantage state of their own right now, pushing out to the corner. There's the up air. Are we gonna live? No, we are not.
Damn.
The chair is alive too, so he gets to come back and everything in. Messed up.
It's a messed up ish up in here, but you know what? Corn Cycle ain't gonna let that slow him down. He's gonna keep up with the messed up ish. But now, Malkitty, I did not know Down B went through Hailstorm. The more you know.
Yeah, big old hitbox. It's a big hitbox. Ferris flip is such a big hitbox. Uh-oh, that chair is nowhere to be found, just stuck in her pockets and getting stalactited through the dome. So I don't know if this carapace is going to be enough or if Malkitty is going to be able to batter this ant to a second game win. Corn Cycle definitely seated above Malkitty, but he's been playing so hot right now. Corn Cycle, however, with the percent lead, wants to lock this one down. That Nair, good DI to get out of any kind of shenanigans. Chair going back and forth, and we got the roll read. Big ol' slam. A rainbow to celebrate their death. Malkitty drops game 2, so we even it up 1-1.
Yeah, you got to be a lot more careful with those spot dodges because you know what? Corn Cycle, ready to read them, ready to beat them.
Or just gamble.
Or just gamble, that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I would believe if he said one or the other, I would believe it. You know what I mean? Like, Lorena gets so much off of F strong, and it's pretty difficult to punish. So I get like something, just gamble on it and just see what happens, you know? Or maybe he had to read.
Maybe he had the read. Look, I like to believe he had the read because that was nasty as hell. Look at that, just sliding on in, get to the grab, get to the up tilt, keeping the pressure going on this stage. Look, I know I said it earlier on the winner's side. I can't believe bro's dead. I can't believe Upstrong is connecting.
Wow, that's impressive. But there's the classic. Got that corner carry going out as far as we can. Hailstorm not even gonna land. Can't even get a parry on it, which actually ends up working in Malkitty's favor. Dash attack, we space outside of that. Catches with the jab though, so got a lot of pressure off stage. There's the good parry this time, but we picked a quick option instead of a murder option. Never mind, it was a true combo into the polarizer. Caleb knew the whole time. So 2 stocks apiece.
Now just racking up the damage. I love that crouch cancel, but unfortunately it's not going to lead up too much here. Still though, we got the pulverizer rocking and rolling. Run it right back after the down air. We getting grabs, we getting nairs. We are keeping the pressure running.
Yo. Okay, there it is.
Sliding in with the down B, bro. So wild.
I freaking love it. It's like my favorite thing. I love her she just flies from downtown. It's like kind of like if you had like a jump cancel side B from Olympia, which is so funny considering Caleb will not play that character anymore. DI mix on fair gets slapped into the blast zone. Malkitty no longer evened up on the stocks. Okay, there we go. Chair is out of commission. Can we land it? Yes, we can. Oh my God, the stall is just enough. She's just floaty enough to sit there off with all of her weird movement options and stall until chair is available. But Malkitty even things up and now has an opportunity to win the rubber band game, as you put it earlier. It's looking like possible for both players right now.
All that work just to get stomped nonetheless on that stock is so painful.
That's I feel like Corn Cycle just chooses these things for himself. He's like, if I don't have to press 18 buttons to recover, am I really playing Rivals of Aether 2?
That's
oh, there it is. Okay, these chair follow-ups are crazy. Pinocchio just a little bit too slow, a little bit too greedy there. Malkitty with a way in. We whip the grab in the corner. Yo, the floor hug, immediate downhill. Of course, an excellent option out of Lorena. Here comes the Hailstorm. We know there's not going to be a punish, but instead, the Heat Knuckle comes through, and Caleb, wow, really locked back in to make sure that we take that game number 3 pretty convincingly on that last stock.
Yeah, that was getting a little bit tough there, all right? Look, there's a reason why we put the cowboy hat on, and it is because we are ready for this rodeo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, man, there's what we should have at the next big Rivals tournament is just a rodeo bull, but it's Edalus. And it's also frozen.
Bull.
Yeah.
Don't do an
mechanical
actual rodeo
bear.
bull. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do
Oh,
that.
no. Not a real animal.
Todd, do you know about like my family background with that?
No, why would I know that, Ian?
I thought maybe I might have told you about it.
No. I just found out today you're a vampire, bro.
I am a vampire.
I'm only like 2 levels in on our like character knowledge unlocks.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family, rodeo family. I'm legitimately, my cousin is married to one of the best bull riders in the world.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? At least, I mean, it's impressive to be number 1 at anything.
I'm gonna grab that. I actually have the shirt. Hold on.
Bro,
We're continuing bits, bro.
While we've been talking about that, Corn Cycle has been messing up Malkitty, by the way. Up a whole stock. Malkitty finally evening things up here, though. Ooh. Okay, back here to the face. All these icicles chopping you up, cutting into the chitin. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Off the chair. Excellent nair usage there just to kind of stem, stop some of the bleeding. Mal Kitty holding on to center stage. There it is. Wow. I mean, the spacing to get out of fair. That was freaking bonkers. Rope rush. Not going to get the tech chase there. Up tilt also not going to. Mal Kitty has an opportunity here. Big ice punch to the face. Chair sitting in center stage. Says, yo, come on, have a seat. Slow it down a little bit. Off that down tilt, shield pressure. Caleb kind of in the driver's seat here. Get something off the chair pull. Yo, we are dashing at him, but Mal Kitty ready for it and takes the stock in riposte. So 1 stock apiece. Rain is falling right now. So is the chair. Potentially so is Mal Kitty right here. That grab whiff twice, 2 of them in a row, but you get that third one. Can we get advantage into the corner? Frozen fling. That's a big stunner there. Lots of percent adding up here. Caleb wants to slow it down a little bit, goes to the platform, gets caught with the big fair though. We burnt air dodge. All right, good timing there. The polarizer gonna catch at the corner, throwing that chair polarizer again, and we go to the stage to get the extra drop down distance, extra knockback power, and take it 3-1 in losers finals. Whew. What a final stock.
I think the big part of that whole like set and everything that was really the turnaround there was the fact that we started finding those kills, you know, like Corn Cycle had really been struggling at some points, started figuring it out and everything. Now, setting that aside, yeah, here's shirt from cousin Tyler Bingham. The number is mad faded because this is like an old one from like 3 years back on, I think it was his second trip to the NFR. Which for those who don't know, that's like the NFL but for rodeo. So
makes sense.
You know.
National Football Rodeo.
Yeah, National Football Rodeo, famously.
Makes sense. Yeah, I get that. Yo, is that HKP? Bro, when you moving back, dog? We miss you. Ken literally cries to sleep at night because you're gone. Still, I keep trying to help him get over it, but he just misses the bucket hat, my guy. Really Hope you're doing well though, buddy. I love that HKP shows up always. You're always trying to catch the end of the hop on bracket, even though it's like at least midnight there, if not later. I don't know exactly which time zone that he's in right now, but shout out to the homie.
Dox him right now. Dox him right now. What state is he living in?
I don't know, because he had a lot going on when he moved, so he might have already moved another time. I genuinely have no idea. Homie's on the move.
Fake friend.
He's got stuff.
Doesn't even know where his friend lives, so he can't visit or write him letters.
I haven't wrote someone a letter in forever. The last time I wrote somebody a letter, I didn't even really do it. I wrote the letter and then screenshotted it and sent it to them as a text.
If I'm being so real,
it's pretty fucked up.
Being so real, I have never in my fucking life written a like obviously I written notes or like poetry or whatever for like
how to write
and like partners. Yeah, I know how to write, but like I have never in my life written a letter to send in the mail.
I definitely have. That was the only way we could communicate back when I was growing up as a kid, of course. So I did do some letter writing, but it fell off once AIM came about. I just was like, I'm not writing any letters anymore. I don't need to do that. I can just plong people. Pling plong.
Did you say AIM?
Oh yeah. AOL Instant Messenger.
That is crazy that you had to deal with advanced idea mechanics.
I mean, I was a very advanced kid, so my conceptualization was on.
He doesn't get the bet.
Level.
He's not nerdy enough. Get him out.
I'm just trying. I'm trying here. What do you want me to do?
Do you not know what AIM is? Like advanced
AOL Instant Messenger. What are you talking about?
No, not AOL. AIM. AIM.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. AOL Instant Messenger. We're talking about the same thing here, Ian.
No, Advanced Idea Mechanics is a Marvel comic villain organization.
I definitely wouldn't know shit about that.
That's why I said you weren't nerdy enough.
Hey, don't try to. You don't know me. You don't know how many rodeo cousins I have, bro.
None.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna guess none. I'm gonna go out on a whim here. Because here's the thing, Todd. Here's the thing. If you did have rodeo cousins, you would have been like, oh shit, yeah, I know Tyler Bingham. My cousin travels with so-and-so.
It's true.
Because it's all fucking interconnected.
That makes sense. Yo,
Also,
speaking of connected, yep. This Zetterburn connection to the blast zone, you know what I'm saying? It's messed up. There's the rope rushes. Yo, that's gonna be a big thing, I think, in this grand finals run back, is that Sophie's not gonna get hit by these dang rope rushes, so it's gonna be on Caleb to either A, make them work anyway, or B, find another way of tech chasing this lion. Look at that. Okay, are we still alive? Nope, not enough height there to get out the chair. So, homie immediately gets rid of the fire carpet. Of course, his #1 nemesis.
That, I will say, that like small little change, really good change to Zetterburn for a nerf.
Oh yeah, being able to put the damn fire out.
Yeah, if you have invuln, just stepping on the fire and getting rid of it, really good change.
Yeah, that should have been.
And that is a change of pace. God damn.
Yeah, bro, Lorena, Zetterburn, no, like Zetterburn still has fair, so Lorena gets to have fair also. These two characters are just playing the same game is what we're learning. Yo, the edge cancel on that massive fade back. Tried to stay safe here. There's a rope rush, gonna connect this time, but we held down, got out of that chase situation. We are flying around through the air while Sophie's staying terra firma, despite being Fire Nation, fire element character. Okay. There we go. Finds a little bit of something, throwing him all the way out. Gets caught. I'm telling you, catching the rope rushes is gonna be a big win con today.
It really is. That right there might be able to be dead. No, getting the wrong hitbox, and that means instead it's going to be a reversal.
It's just the locks problem. I go out to kill the big body, and they stall their movement and then throw out a grab box that kills me because I'm too close to the blast zone.
The worst part is that wasn't even like one of those stall moments. It was just Sophie getting the wrong hit of Shine, right? Because it was Sophie was aiming for the Shine spike, pulled the trigger a little bit late, and just popped him up into the perfect position to catch the jump with a side B, and from there it's over.
It's true. It is the I need to kill this guy zone or I die. Like that.
True.
You really have to be so careful there. Okay, chair, getting rid of that. This neutral, we're playing it. Nice and safe. There's the elbow, but no follow-up. Never mind. As I say, here comes the chair. Up air, a little bit too ahead of our time. Sophie battling out of the corner, takes center stage. Put a little bonk on that chair. Just turn off for a little bit. Hasn't really mattered, though. Percent evening up between these players. F-tilt, send her out. What can we get off of this? Not too much for the kill. Good spacing for Sophie. And then we get the ledge hog. What a reversal.
What a way to drop that stock. Now Sophie in charge, gets the Gatling and all, gets the forward air. All right, you gotta go ahead and take another fireball to the dome. You're gonna take this F throw to the dome. You know what? How about we just cause you a little bit more brain damage instead? Now we get the pulverizer. It's Setter's turn.
Boom. Yeah, definitely. Look, Lorena is a professional athlete. Like, her head is worth at least $1 million. Whatever the ants use for money, I guess like sugar cubes or something. I don't know. Sugar molecules. How small are ants? They're pretty small.
Well, here's the thing. This ant isn't a regular size. It's bigger than the goddamn lion, my man.
That's true. That's a good point. Very big.
This is an ant.
Is it like? Wait. Hold on a second. Though. Is Lorena the only one that's that big, or are all the ant people that big?
No, not the only one that big, because Setter isn't the only like. All the animals are anthropomorphic. I don't know if you recognize this. I mean, there's some that are kind of creatures, but...
Yeah, the background of the underground arena, those ants look very ant-like, just standing.
Anthropomorphic.
We got an anthropomorphic. That's pretty good. All right.
That was my joke. I definitely didn't steal it from chat.
No, I saw Bobby say it.
God damn it.
All right, down tilt, kick her out a little bit, landing with that fire slam. Just gets the fire hit too, which is rare, I think. Okay, the throw. What can we get in this pressure situation? Caleb makes it out of there. There's the pop-up. What's the follow-up? Up air. That's not gonna. Oh, never mind. Almost spoke too soon. I didn't finish speaking too soon, so it works out.
Still an opportunity for Corncycle to go ahead and take this game here. Playing a little bit funny on the platforms means you're going to catch a lot of damage right here. 81% now. Sophie, though, getting caught by the grab, and now we are back on that plat.
Yeah, guessed wrong. Did Caleb goes for that nair. Doesn't get all the way into the corner. Doesn't matter. We're holding on to the advantage situation. As I say that, Sophilo escapes. Gets out of there with that quick movement and then fireballs, fire pulses, fire this, that, and the other. The rope rush gets punished down strong. We are holding all the way out. Chair still is available. Sophie doesn't go and get it, but she gets it the second time with the big cannonball, bro. Radial knockback to the blast zone. We ended up.
I've got great news for you, Flippy Jam. You have your mind intact. Thank God for you and your therapist and your loved ones.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. Sophie is really the people's hero, then, it sounds like. How many people were just saved by that incredible edge guard?
Not saved, but like, you know, the life.
Spared.
Life is hard when you have a loved one who has lost their mind, you know?
This is true. Right. Yeah.
Ask mine.
Sure. That's fair. I mean, it sounds like being a bull rider would be really stressful, so I get it. Taking it back to
Actually,
the
the bull
ledge
rider
there.
is still very healthy.
Oh, great.
He did get stomped one time, and that got rid of his year season, so that was the thing.
Brutal.
Broke a couple of ribs. Yeah, shout outs to that bull that got him.
I mean, seems fair. It is. It's sort of what they're supposed to be doing in these situations. Speaking of what they're supposed to be doing in these situations, nothing. You can't do anything. Up air got you. You're dead. It's over. Lorena, she killed you. So, Horncycle up a whole stock here. That last hit of down air, don't forget, it's got a hitbox and it doesn't do much other than annoy you. You thought that it was your turn, but it's not because her hand is still uppercutting. Bro, dead.
Dude, Sophie's got a grudge to settle against the Lorenas right now, all right?
Of course. As well she should. That's what we love about her. She's got the heart of a competitor. The heart of a lion, some may say.
I just want to put it out there. Corn Cycle, you got to win this, all right? You've got a claim to the throne as the best Lorena right now. But Elkies did just beat Sophie. You going to pull up do the same?
That means so Corn Cycle beat Sophie and then Elkies beat Sophie, and now Sophie needs to beat both of them back and forth to keep the belt. Should be just fair. I mean, she does get to keep the belt, unrelated. There's the down strong off the chair pull though. Can we get a little bit more? No, we can't. What are you giggling at?
I looked over to like see if there was anything from chat or whatever, like insightful about the Lorenas and everything, and I just see my uncle has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the New York Zoo, which is not a new bit, but goddamn was I not ready for it.
Love it. Shout out to the New York Zoo. Keeping all their lion hearts where people can grab them for some reason.
Very foolish. Very foolish. Corn Cycle's trying to rip out this heart of the lion right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yo. Ambiguous placement there. Doesn't it? Oh, there's the return rope rush. Oh, it's the scam time. Shenanigans. We hold onto the ledge. And there goes the lion plummeting back to earth. Game 2 going to Corn Cycle. Or 2, is that 3? Bro.
That's game 3.
Game 3. That was game 3. Right.
2-1 Corn Cycle favor now.
Bam. He's playing. He's playing the damn game.
He is.
Oh,
contrary to popular belief, he is playing the damn game.
He sure is. Did I say amphibious? Bro, I'm tired.
I didn't hear you say amphibious.
I thought I said ambiguous, but if
I heard ambiguous. I think this is a Cutlass thing this time.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Cutlass is a fish, so I get it.
It's Cutlass the fish.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's a big throw. 80% on Corn Cycle right now, fully unanswered. Goes the first thing that Corn Cycle wanted to hit there was F strong. Yo, what do you mean? Control T Photoshop dragged off the stage to get hit by that freaking polarity pile driver. Bear not gonna connect there. Yo, we got dropped on by that big back air. Here comes the parry, dead by the down strong. That seems fair, I think. Sophie earned that one.
Yeah, that is fucking insane what happened during that stock. But again, you know what? That's just both these players, man.
Oh my god, incredible. So, Corn Cycle down a full stock, and Sophie said, bro, I don't have to play the game with you at this percent, at this stock lead, then I'm not. Like, I'm gonna use Rock Wall or Crystal Oasis in this case like I'm supposed to, and put this big empty space between the two of us, use my top towers to get all my openings, and it's working right now, but that grab doesn't connect. Instead, the suplex does. We're still living, though, at 90%, at 70 or 70-ish before the hit. Back air not going to kill just yet. We make it back to the ledge for Sophie, so Sophie has a chance to push into the corner here. Good DI. That polerizer's not going to connect yet. Pity flip. Yo, we get an opportunity off of that. Sophie is playing so poised right now.
Ooh, whiffed on the grab, but you know what? We got the shine to go ahead and get the hit. Don't matter, though. You are getting tossed into that blast zone. Now 75. We got a lot of ground to make up here for Corn Cycle. Still very doable, especially bringing those side blast zones in. That it can be that kind of double-edged sword for Soph as we're starting up here. But Corn Cycle with the whiff, that means Sophie's turn, but immediately drops it.
Wow, that was impressive. Almost that Ferris flip was clearly trying to be a combo starter there, but the active hitbox ended right in front of Sophie's face, and of course, she's ready to take advantage. Pushing into the corner there, but here comes the dash attack. Unfortunate. That was the easily. She must have had 2 or 3 like frames off there, but doesn't matter. Cleans it up with the big up strong. No prayer emoji needed. Ruined my own bit instead. Corn Cycle trying to say, hey bro, don't worry about it. You can flub on the mic, but I'm not gonna flub off stage. Never mind. Yes, he is. Dropping these things in. What are you singing?
Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, shine, grab, up air. Hold up, we're dealing damage. Oh, forward air. Are you gonna die right here? No, we're making it back. Now it's your turn. You gotta die. All right, I don't want to play with you no more. Get suplexed, bitch.
Yo, that parry is how Corn Cycle lost the Game 5 in Winners Finals. So cool to be locked in and ready to punish it, but it didn't kill. So Sophie has an opportunity here with her legendary shield pressure. The center stage fight right now getting very bloody. Triple digits for both characters here at this point. Dash attack whiff, that could have been death. Nair, we got good DI there. There's the pop-up, the follow-up. Clapping her right in the face, and that's a bracket reset. We are going to true finals, folks.
Do not let Lorena in, all right? Never let Lorena get the chance. It's a problem if you do.
Scary. She's the type of character, like, if you get tired and you don't want to do all the proper DI stuff to get out of her scams, man, she will take your identity. She will cross the border and she will commit felonies in the name of your social security number. She is not concerned about it.
It's such a horrifying place to be. It's like that moment when you wake up and you see Todd staring at you, who has just been standing over your bed for God knows how long. And how did he even end up in Utah and find your place of living? Because you haven't told him that you live at 17. Worst part is, I was going to say my real address.
Why would you do that, bro? We gotta wrap this up, folks.
I got problems.
It's about to dox himself. We need to wrap this true finals up before homie ends up on the news. Well, I mean, I don't know. Could be any worse than that story you told about the guy with the propane tanks and the dynamite. I'm still mad about
the propane and the dynamite. Oh my
god.
God.
That's what this is right now. This is propane dynamite combo from Corn Cycle.
Hey, Todd, shut up for 2 seconds. Guys, instead of doxing my address, dox that Maturino link, all right?
Ooh.
Get in there. Supply some money to the pot.
Boom. Address found.
I was going to make them do it, Todd. Fun fact, people are actually more likely to follow through all the steps if they have to find the link. Fun fact.
Okay, sure.
It's a weird thing with the human brain. The easier you make it, the less likely they are to do it. It's really dumb. Humans are fucking stupid.
I don't know if that's true, but that's okay.
No, that's okay. This is not a bit.
It does make sense for Zetterburn to just all you have to do is just do shine up strong. Instead, you have to press all these other buttons. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
why would you do anything else? Even stocks. By the way, this is game 0 on Jules Vale. Game 0, game 1 of the bracket reset. I said 0 because I looked at how many wins either player has.
Hey, you know what? You gotta be here. You gotta be ready to go. All right. This is game number 0, Todd's favorite game. As we get another spike on Corn Cycle's side, we got the up smash. Gonna go ahead and follow it. That's crazy. That Fireline won there. What the fuck?
He's
dead.
it's a battle of big old hitboxes now. We had that verticality a little bit there, but does get caught by the down air. Huge cannonball, not gonna connect though. Sophie off the ledge though, gets a big parry, down air. What can we get off of this? Sweet combo carry into the top flat to even up the stocks.
You know what? That'll do. That'll do, Sophie. Good job. Good job. Now go ahead, finish it up. Yep, up strong right there. Corn Cycle, you better respond. She's starting to make a message. Yep, you better end it, otherwise she might win.
Oh, she's yeah, that's the scary part. Oh,
She got scared.
unfortunate. I mean, it's fair. You really wanted to sweet spot the ledge there because you've been getting picked up by down airs and polarizers and all kinds of shenanigans. So I get trying to get that perfect sweet spot there, but unfortunate.
She
This
got
is what we're
scared the
talking
same
about.
way I get scared when I start driving to work and Todd shows up in the back seat of my car and offers me breakfast cereal.
Chat, help me out. What do I? I need a multiple choice response here. I need to be playing like an RPG that says, "Here's your different options, how to respond to this." I need help. I need
Spam
assistance.
this trophy to help Yin afford furniture.
Shout out to somebody else calling out your room. I appreciate that.
Bro, this isn't
It's
my
not just me.
bedroom. This is an office space. I have a full... I can't believe I'm getting, like... Yeah, the one thing I do have is furniture, because I have a bunch of hand-me-downs.
Homie's got furniture, okay, chat? Relax. He's furnitured up. Looking like an IKEA when you come to his foyer.
Yo,
the
shout out to
shine through the
Spikefire, by the
down
way.
air?
Hold up. Shout outs to Spikefire, because they know exactly what I'm talking about, because that thing where I mentioned of, like, you need to make them find the link, it's a content creation thing for optimization. And the same sort of thing where, like, if you suggest for them to subscribe to the channel rather than asserting for them and, like, telling them to subscribe to the channel, it's more likely to get them to do it. The human mind is really stupid, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm furnished. I'm gonna post pictures inside the Hop On Rivals Discord to prove that I'm furnished, all right? I got 3 extra desks that I'm not fucking using.
Bro, speaking of furnished, this Lorena out of here using this one chair. That's all she's got in her apartment is a single chair. She brings it with her everywhere she goes. I guess that's what it's like when you're a part of the road team. I do understand, but Sophie trying to take her on a trip right now. This Lorena getting sent back to land, right to the coast.
Sophie is just bullying this broke ass ant, all right? Look, this ant don't have 3 extra desks. We gotta help this ant afford more furniture, which is why bro is trying to win, which is also why you should go ahead and supply to Matcherino. It's gonna help the ant afford more desks. Down throw, now get to the dash attack, don't matter, we got Nair. It works. What are you laughing at, Todd? That was a very serious moment.
Yeah, you're right, my bad. Let me just lock in
bitch.
real quick. There's the the up special from the corner there. Corn Cycle definitely holding on to as much as he can of this percent and this advantage while it evaporates. We're whiffing so many grabs, no punish, of course, but here comes the mandibles and the suplex. The Sphinx of Black Quartz has evened it up, chasing this line all the way across the stage. Still manages to catch up and get some advantage state out of it. Never mind, it's over.
Oh god, right back into that corner right there. Ooh, Sofilo get it right up on top of it. Trying to get that shine
dash
spike.
back game is so brutal. Rope rush gets called out. I'm telling you, stopping those is the key to holding on to our advantage and not getting reversal. There's the big call. We got turnaround down strong, doesn't matter. Thrown to up strong to even things up. 1 game apiece. Sophie locks back in on her home of Port Sofilo. Elided some letters there, my bad.
Shout outs to Cutlass, by the way. Like, bro is our 3rd caster up in here. Actually half terrified of committing to practicing comps. Bro, hop on the mic. Who gives a fuck? Do it.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's so lit. They let anybody up in here.
True.
They got a vampire and Todd on the mic.
Yeah, and you don't even know which occult figure I am. You don't even know what powers I get at night. You have no idea.
No idea. You don't know what kind of beast he is, all right?
Yeah, man.
Answer werewolf. He showed up at my house. It was a full moon. Shake your shit. I almost accidentally leaked something. I will continue this bit at an event where I'm going to request that me and you are on the mic. You know what event I'm talking about? I'm going to ask them to put us on the mic together.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's do that, and then I'm gonna request privately that we don't be on the mic. Be like,
dude,
bro,
it would be
give me away from this. Get me away from this dude. He keeps stitching me up. Officer, it wasn't me. I wasn't. I swear.
I swear to God, I wasn't in the back of Yin's car. Oh God, dead.
Jesus. Sophie ahead on the counter pick here. We didn't get rid of the full fire carpet, and one little piece of fire is enough to do the full 6%. Of course. Oh no. How many up airs? Oh, okay. Wait, we whipped the F strong. Maybe looking for a land on stage there. Didn't quite get it. Get the chair. We stall him with those shines. Bam, there's the back air. Not going to kill just yet. You get all your resources back because you got grabbed. Never mind. Hold the ledge. Dead Sophie. Corn Cycle evens things up, but definitely at a bit of a percent deficit. Uh-oh.
The grab, though. This is the opportunity. Got you locked off stage. Uh-oh. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing.
Corn Cycle. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. All right. What's the mix up? There we go. High, of course. Oh, doesn't go for more. Wow. He knew. He knew. He didn't go for more because he was like, the lion is dead. And if I do another back air, then she'd get her resources back. Oh, my God. The corn zone. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. We escaped. Put the corn down. Yo, there we go. Real sugar, no cornstarch.
Oh, we shut that shit down.
That cannonball from downtown. This is, again, the swing game, yo, but we parry the ledge action. No follow-up in there, misses. An unfortunate miss there, and a parry, no punish. She's just battling straight out of the disadvantage. It's always her turn, apparently.
Bro,
normally, Corn Cycle the turn stealer.
They are scrambling the same way Tommy's scrambling eggs in my house for no reason. It's on Mother's Day. Why are you at my place? Go to your mom's. Oh shit, Sophie on point with the forward airs. Got some off stage. Just like Todd tried to throw me off of my bed for some reason. I don't know. He's trying to hurt me. Oh, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. The down air is spiking him. Just like Todd is so good at spiking the volleyballs.
Where do I get off the ride? When does the ride end? Where's the little exit, the little small exit door for friends and family who go through the line but don't want to get on the ride? Where is that little exit door? I would love to find a way to escape the shenanigans.
Look, Todd,
we have this fire set in true finals. This is the run back, the Lorena Zetterburn. This is the topical event. So many incredible, important tags to attach to the VOD of this video. And you're out here making these insane bits. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I was also casting at some peak performance right there. My calls were awesome. It was sick. I can't believe I mixed the bit so well that, like, ultimately, even if, like, you had to just be like, damn, this bit is crazy, but ultimately you could have been like, Kyler, talk about the game, god damn it. Also, god damn it, Sophie dropping that stock.
I mean, that was the Corn Cycle edge guard that we saw before, just the drop low with the back air, because unfortunately we lost that. You catch the jump early for Lorraine, I mean, you're just getting cooked, especially as Zetterburn. But of course, Sophie has Corn Cycle at 88%, so perfectly vulnerable right now. Using that platform to stay safe. Caleb doesn't want to get too overzealous, but held all the way out on that fair. So now we trying to stay safe. There comes the big old miss. You just see him go for a back air off the wall jump, bro. The greed.
Bro is rocking the yellow power or the orange power ring, but you know what? Sophie shutting it down with all the rage. She's got the fire and the red one, and she is out here ready to rock it. Now though, Corn Cycle again. The greed. Bro just wants it.
there's like a certain percentage of Corn Cycle greed that's just playing Lorena, and then there's the actual greed part.
Real shit. We just gotta like transfuse him with what Cheesy Potato was doing earlier today, because Cheesy was taking it to 2-minute games.
Wow.
I
love
it
to
was
see
something
that.
else.
I mean, it's tough to do against Sophie, who has also just had a lot of Corn Cycle experience. Wow, that could have been a dead ant right there. Of course, I mean, Sophie is up 2-1. So if we can take this game, which we're currently on pace to do, then that would be finals of this hop on going in her favor. But the back air says Corn Cycle is like, yo, well, I'm not done yet. Never mind, got fared in the face, but I'm still not done yet. I got one more stock and a chair and a dream and a hat. I'm going to use all of them to try and get this stock and even things up.
Speaking of, we got the Nairs. That shit is crazy what it's been doing to Sophie. Now take this back here. You're all the way off stage. Corn Cycle gonna go ahead, pop you with another one. Down smash. Not quite gonna do it, but you know what? We're in a great position to end it off here. Sophie with the Gatling.
That was so smart from Sophie. Just let the up strong rip. These down strongs not quite working out. I think that first one, oh wow, we got caught there. Of course, a very difficult tech to hit there, like I was talking about. That's just the way to die at Hypersense against Lorena's. It's pretty free, but it's a very difficult tech. So low risk for the ant lady. Now, final stock here in the darkness. Sophie wants this one to put this one to bed, and I want this one so that Yin can go to bed as well. Or at the very least, get off the mic, one or the other. Whichever one happens first, I'll take either at this point. The down air off the shield pressure. Yo, these nairs, though. Okay, he's gone to bed. It's fine, chat. We can be normal now, finally. Never mind, Sophie, with these down airs, anything but normal. That's just freaking Zetter shenanigans. Tries to go for a shield grab. Does Corn Cycle gets caught.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. It's his turn still. He's got this advantage going. How many nairs until you're pissed off and you make the mistake? The chair. Landing chair. Uh-oh. Here comes the rinse and repeat. The fair. Not going to kill just yet on Tempest, though. Okay, Ian, you can talk now.
Oh my god, Sophie dropping that advantage state has allowed Corn Cycle to come all the way back. He's got the opportunity, gets the back there, and we are bringing it to a game motherfucking 5!
Wow.
Ain't no sleeping to be done in here.
Nobody's sleeping. These two are wide awake. The brain juice is maxed out. All the way out. Yo, we are taking a second. We are taking a minute in the lobby right now. Sophie's saying like, hold up. Yo, hold up though. Also, shout out. I mean, I know that this is true finals, but shout out to Corn Cycle for going to LA server. Doesn't have to do that.
Doesn't have to, but beast.
This is technically a PNW tournament. Fremont and Seattle are the norm, but I just gotta point out, just so people know, this is about fairness. This is about competitors at the top level putting on what could be top 8 at a major level amusement for free on a Monday. And don't Mondays suck otherwise, folks? Game 5, true finals on Harbor, bro. We're fraudulent.
Harbor, baby. We're here to rock, all right?
Look at
Either
this.
way, we are taking
Look
some
at
stock
this.
fucking fast. Sophie,
Up
lighting
air.
it up. 84, get rid of that fucking chair. I don't want that shit. Get it out of here.
Whoa, that was so ambiguous. Caleb was like a pixel away from dying there. That ECB reading his mind just a little bit. Fireball makes you trying to stay in the corner. The rope rush doesn't get parried, but not much of a punish either. However, Sophie holding onto the stage position, getting a lot off it. Corn Cycle finally finds a way in, but we can't get too much off of it just yet. Boom! Dead.
Ooh. Ending it right there. Of course, that's one of the reasons why you're seeing Sophie take us to Harbor. It's those low blast zones off the top. That being said, there's still some great platforms to go ahead and maneuver around, and Corn Cycle definitely going to go ahead and utilize those to the fullest, just like how Todd has been utilizing my shampoo and conditioner. And my toothbrush, which, bro, stop that. The shampoo and conditioner, that's fine. That is not fine. God damn, Sophie dying off the side right there.
That's what I want to do to you. Up air, double jump fair. That's what I would like to do.
That's so real.
All right,
I would
Corn
love it if you
Cycle.
held me that way.
Oh, get out of here. All right, Corn Cycle battling into the corner here, but Sophie finds an opportunity. Forward throw, sending him all the way off. Yo, the F tilt, excellent. Super good space move to catch people going to ledge, especially on Harbor. Of course, this is, like you said, excellent stage for ZB. The old lion. Wow, perfect space to get that
isn't
grab.
on the stage, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Corn Cycle and Sofilo. Ooh, the grab, the down throw. Oh, almost gets another one for the follow-up. But you know what? Corn Cycle instead going to go ahead, respond in kind. Now we go ahead, play a little bit patient, play a little bit too much with that chair. And now Sophie out of the corner immediately just gets right on out of there. Neither one of these players want to be caught up in that side because you know what? This is it. This is all or nothing. Corn Cycle coming through and tearing it up. Sophie put in the corner. The missed dash attack don't matter. We get the up B. We get the nair. We're going to go ahead and finish it off with a forward air. Not quite going to get the stock. But you know what? We just ledge hang and call it a day.
Wow, dude, that platform movement was not only sick, it was crucial, necessary to get that fair catch and set up that death there. I mean, Corn Cycle really wants it right now. Battling out of the corner, staying nice and safe, not overextending, but there's the back air. Sophie doesn't really pick a good option. Unfortunately, we don't catch the ledge. No kill there just yet, though. We make it to the wall here. We get a little bit of a stall with the chair, but we committed to the up B before the chair was ready to be placed a second time. So, last stock, true finals. This is for everything, and Sophie has a little bit of advantage to get started here.
Game number 14 for these two. They have been scrapping it out all night. It is between the two of them. It has always been that way. And Sophie feeling a little bit of destiny coming. She tried to go ahead and push it a little bit far, but you know what? She says, fine, I'll back up. I'll go ahead, relent a little bit just for the moment. That way I can come back in, get this shine, get this throw, try to go ahead and nail you to the cross with these up airs, these claws. Let me tell you, they're ready to rip through some ant flesh, baby.
Bro, she is on one right now, picking every correct option. Will not let Caleb get out of there, and the pop-up into the down air is going to seal things, bro. That final stock, you could not escape her. Sophie was inevitable, and that's true finals going her way. 3-2 after 14 games of Lorena on Zetterburn action. I'm sure Homegirl popped the hell off, probably put a hole in the ceiling and everything.
Oh, yeah.
GG's to both players, though. That was sick.
Phenomenally done by the both of them. God damn. I mean,
What?
What else can you say?
Bro, sorry. Somebody just, my past just jump scared me. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, dude, that was sick. That was, that last stock, man, that was terrifying. You couldn't get her out. Like, every guess, every read, and like wasn't even going for anything too brutal, just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, get you to make a mistake. Like caught him moving, caught him jumping, caught him going for pressing a button, like everything was interrupted. She just had the rhythm, had the tempo locked down, and if that happens, I mean, she could beat anybody like that.
She can. There's a reason she's beat Cake. She's beat all the best, all right? She's got that opportunity going into the next series. Now, look, unfortunately, we got to go ahead and put an end to this. Unlike how Todd will never put an end to stalking me, this is not a joke. This is not a bit. This is a plea for help.
Literally
Please.
move you out of the call. I think I can do that. I'm gonna just
love you,
put
everybody.
you
We will see you next
into
week.
Jail. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I guess we're done.
Bye. Yeah, we're good.